What's up, everybody? It's your man Christopher Burton here, the People's Podcaster, and I am coming to you live, man, with another episode of Straight Up Wrestling Show. And we're gonna dive into a subject, man, that's been going on, that's been happening, and it has the wrestling world a buzz, man, about this WWE ID, man. This thing is crazy. Y'all hear me? I mean, this thing is crazy, man. It's got the wrestling world talking, and it's got people wanting to dust off the boots, man, and just, stretch out their muscles and see if they still got it even, man, just for a shot to be in the WWE, man. But what all does that entail? Well, hey, in order to find out, this is what I need for y'all to do. No matter what social media platform y'all on, I need y'all, if you're on Facebook, I need you to hit that like, share, join. And if you're on YouTube, I need you to hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, ding, 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 for times like this when we're on live. And if you're on Twitch, which we're live on Twitch, do the same thing you do on YouTube. And if you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Now, hopefully my partner HBT and got himself somewhat together, man. So I'm gonna try to bring him on here, man. Hopefully he got himself together. So let's see. Let's see if HBT.
A minute.
You good?
Minute, man. Give me a minute.
Okay. He ain't ready yet, y'all. But he's trying to get together, man. But so this whole WWID thing, man, is like I said, it's got the wrestling world a buzz, man. It's got people out here just like, ooh, this is my chance, this is my opportunity, because WWE is doing something that you would have never thought they would do. They're actually looking to tap into the indies. That's right, you heard me. World Wrestling Entertainment is looking to tap into the indie scene, the indie world of wrestling. Well, People's Podcaster, how you plan on doing that? Simple. They go into these reputable schools, Nightmare Factory, House of Reality, Booker T, and there's one more. Tell him, Scott. Hey, tell him, Scott. Tell him, man. Your biggest fans waiting, man. Man, hashtag Truth Scott Larson. He's on here, man. What's up, Scott? Glad you made it on, buddy. And there's one more indie promotion. I'll just say super indie promotion that they're associated with. And what they're basically doing, they're basically saying, hey, if your wrestler comes through here, we can put them on a developmental deal other than NXT and see how they come along, and they can, rep our merchandise, go around town and, make a little bit more money than they would at the, regular local indie shows. They won't get just a hot dog and a handshake. You'll be getting a little bit more. And this is a good thing for wrestling, but it's also trying to run a monopoly at the same time, man. This is something serious here, guys. This is something very. I would be very cautious. I would be extremely cautious about this, because this could. Me and Harry talked about this earlier when I was on my way to work. My partner, he need to hurry and get on here, man. Is he ready? Good Lord, is he ready? But there you go.
Give me a minute, man.
Golly, man. He still ain't ready, y'all. You good, man?
And what the say?
Okay, what? You
got to handle this stuff, man. Handle this business, boy. Handle this thing.
Man, look, I can't handle the business and try to handle you at the same time now. Look,
man, we can't be having black background behind black shirts, man. Let's start coordinating stuff. Light colors with so yeah, man, we gotta change the background, bro.
Man, look, we're gonna be going in AEW. It's a segue, man. It's TV talk. Yeah. That's segue, man.
Yeah. We're going roll with it though for right now. All right.
Yeah, so this whole thing with, like I said, WWE possibly monopolizing the world of wrestling, man, with this ID. Like I said, it's good for those who might have a possibility. And keyword I say is might. Because as we know in wrestling, there is no guarantees. There's no guarantees in wrestling. I mean, you're here today and you're gone tomorrow. We've seen it happen a million times. But Harry, man,
Goodness.
this thing is something. I mean, it's really got the wrestling world a buzz, man. They're talking a lot. I mean, and
Yeah,
they
they
still
are.
talking.
They
And they
are,
still
Chris.
talking, man. I mean, and like I said, you got wrestlers, man, that's been dying for this shot, man, this opportunity, man. And you're gonna have a lot of wrestlers from the local areas leave home to go one of these reputable super indie shows to try to possibly get a contract through them. You know what I mean?
Well, that's true.
You
That's
can
true,
have
man.
like,
I
let's say,
wish.
a Zuka King, Lana, and go to Atlanta just to go to the Nightmare Factory and try to train down there, so he might get a shot with the WWE.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So you losing homegrown talent, man, out of your areas. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah, that's true. I
Now
wish. Go ahead.
Scott says more opportunities and unfortunately more failures.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. I wish what me and Chris, what we were saying earlier today, I wish actually that's the conversation. I wish we could have recorded it because everything that was needed to be said, we already had said it amongst each other. So basically, I mean, all that stuff should have been written down, but I guess now we're going to really have to get into it and, let you know exactly our thoughts on it. But yeah, basically, like, Chris called me and Chris said he read over it. I asked him a little earlier, did he know about it? And then he said he read over it. He called me during his lunch break and he said, man, basically, it looked like they're trying to take over the whole thing. And when it boils down to it, that's what they're doing. Even though it might not look that way. And I hate to say it, and I'm not against any of these indie wrestlers out here because Chris and I, we will sit here and tell you, as far as our travels throughout the Carolinas and Georgia, we have seen a few guys. We probably, a few guys and maybe a tag team or two that could be out here on the scene, man. That could be on the WWE or could be with TNA or could be with AEW. There's no doubts about it that there are people that could make it, from this area. But when you look at the whole indie scene as a whole, not just here in the United States, you have Canada, you have over in Europe, you have a lot of different indies, and they all of their dreams are to get to the WWE. So when you add all of that in, you have all of that in, you have what you have with the WWE is now they're gonna use scouts. They're gonna have scouts. And remember, they already got NIL deals, so they're gonna have scouts with their these major ones they have. Chris, what you have? The Booker T Factory. Cody Rhodes.
Booker T. How was it? House of Reality of Wrestling. Booker T. Then you have the Nightmare Factory, and then you have one more.
Yeah, so Cody Rhodes, Nightmare Factory, and then you got one more. So, hey, how you doing, Roxy? What's going on, Matthew?
What's going on?
Well, you look at every single thing here. There's businesses here in the upstate. I mean, you got George Soft. He has a school, which he has a really good school.
Yep.
School of Morton didn't even make that.
And that's what we talked about. School of Morton, man. A lot of guys from our area, from the Southeast, go to School of Morton to polish their skills, to hone their craft, and to add on to the repertoire that they already have. But School of Morton didn't even get contacted by the WWE, and he's a Hall of Famer. So, I mean, what are they actually looking for? What are they looking to gain out of this, man? I mean,
APW trained a lot of good people out of there up in Boiling Springs. So, hey, R-Truth came out of that, and amongst other people. But so, there's a lot of reputable schools that's not getting that. But I'm pretty sure the more money that they make, they are going to start getting that. And what's, one of the things that's going to happen is you have these guys now, instead of the destination being going straight to WWE or AEW, the destination is going to Booker T school in Houston. The destination is trying to get to Cody Rhodes school in Atlanta because they are a springboard in that other school. They're springboard up to the WWE. And the thing is like this. And I told Chris, me being from the music industry, being, I even as a guy who owned my own record label at one time back in the early 90s, You know, I did the same thing. Record labels, this is what they used to do. If you came out and say you sounded like Prince, or you came out and you sounded like another artist
Run
that they was
DMC.
already pushing. Yes, somebody that's already famous or whatever. You had a sound that was similar to them. They would sign you to their label just so you couldn't compete with that artist, and they would shelve you. And this the same kind of scenario right here, man. You can actually get shelved. Who's saying that they will not sign a wrestler out here who's really good that reminds them of a, let's go and use WWE. Let's see that this wrestler might remind them of a Dragon Lee and Axiom. Oh, we're gonna shelve you because we don't need another one of them out there.
Exactly. And that's bad. And that's bad, man, because you've already put time in before this whole thing even started. You've already put some years on yourself already, man. Going up and down the road, getting paid, not getting paid. You might get put on a show, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So and then if you uproot yourself and go to Atlanta or go to Houston or wherever this other school is, and okay, you go down there, but guess what? There's gonna be a million other people trying to already get there too.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
So now you gotta really try to shine. It's like when they do WrestleMania. You know how they have those WrestleMania open tryouts?
Yeah.
A few days before WrestleMania, like early in the week.
Right.
That's what this is going to become for these wrestling schools.
Yeah.
You're going to have basically open try because you already got an established roster at those schools for those particular shows.
Exactly.
You already got an established roster for each particular school. But
we'll get to everybody's comments in just a moment, guys. Go ahead, Chris.
And now you got people already was trying to come in before this thing kicked off. Okay, before this thing kicked off, you had people trying to get their foot in the door in these schools, and some of them made it. Okay, some of them did make it, and now that this whole thing done kicked off, man, the floodgates are about to be open.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Ridiculous.
And going back to that shelved comment, guys, like I was saying, look, it's no different than, like I said, a record company or certain things. There's TV shows that were shelved because they were similar to other TV shows, and they might hurt the popularity of that TV show. In entertainment, it's a dirty business, man. And I'm telling you right now, TKO Holdings and Endeavor, and we'll get to that too. TKO Holdings and Endeavor, and I'm gonna tell you what a holding company does. They are playing dirty. They're playing dirty with this thing, man. Look, say if Chase Emery, I'm just gonna name off a few wrestlers. Chase Emery. Who else, Chris? Zucker King. Let's see. Say if Cruiser Lewis and Chris Thunder Anderson was still as a tag team, good tag team. They signed all three of those guys to each one of those companies. One of those guys that go to each one of the acts. So they sign those wrestlers to each one of those companies. This is what's going to happen, guys. If you sign the Cody Rhodes school, and you are getting, because WWE, you signed a contract with him. They're sponsoring you now. So you signed exclusively to that school. They say we don't want you running around to any other indie shows to showcase your talent. You are stuck right here until we make a decision to bring you up to the big leagues, to up to WWE, to SmackDown, Raw.
And then here's the thing. Like you said, okay, let's say you get signed with one of these schools, Booker T or Cody Rhodes or whoever. Guess what? That don't mean you're gonna be on the main roster. That might mean you might get a straight shot at NXT. And then be stuck there for how long?
Exactly. And there's always people coming up behind you. There's always talent coming up behind you. And like I say, you can get shelved. You can get shelved for years, man. For years. They can shelve you up 3 to 4 years. I've seen it plenty of times being in the music industry where they shelved guys, they shelved artists, and then after you've been out there for 3 or 4 years, you sitting on the shelf and you're waiting. They might have you go and open up for one of the acts in a club or whatever. And then I don't know if you ever been to a show, if you old enough, like me and Chris's age or whatever, you in between the age, you go to a show and you see an act open up maybe for a big act or whatever, and you never see that act again or hear from them. because they'll put them on a little small tour, a little circuit tour. They might go 6 cities and do something, and then they say, "Oh, okay, we did that for you, but right now we still don't have anything for you," even though they don't recorded the album for them, and you still on the hook for that album. And when you on the hook for that album, it could be thousands and thousands of dollars involved in that. And what they said, WWE said, they're going to put money behind these guys, man. So they're going to be pushing advertisement through them, pushing their merchandise and all kind of stuff. So they're definitely going to have you on the hook straight up, man. So, wow, it's kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and get to some comments, Chris, before we get back into it, man.
Okay, man. My cam done went out. God doggone it, man. This is tripping, boy.
Where we at?
Okay, Matthew Collins says, what's up?
What's up, Matthew?
All right, Roxy Watts in the building. She says, "Hey, y'all, what's going on,
Hey,
Roxy?
Roxy, how you doing? Good to see you."
Matthew Collins says he sees it as a good thing.
Well,
Matthew,
I'm sure you do, Matthew.
I definitely want to hear your. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about this, man.
Yeah, I know why. Look, man. Look, I'm gonna say it like this, Matthew. Look, I'm not a wrestler. Me and Chris have been in the podcast game. We've been booking and we've been doing all kinds of things. I'm not a wrestler. I know you've been out there for a long time, but I will tell you, hey, I've been in the entertainment industry for a long time. So I will say it like this, and I know what a holding company is, and I've been in management with every company that I worked for. I used to work for Floor Daniel, man. And we did all kinds of things. I worked for Spartan Foods. When Jerry Richardson owned them, the guy who owned the Carolina Panthers. I was there for that launch of the Carolina Panthers. I was in management with Hardee's and then went into management with Spartan Foods Flag Star. And been all into that. And I've seen all kind of certain things. And I know what a holding company does. A holding company is, in Chris company, the company he works for is with a holding company. A holding company is a company that comes in. All right, brother. A holding company is a company that comes in and they will hold. Only thing they're interested in is satisfying their shareholders, their stockholders. That's all a holding company is, and that's what TKO Holdings is about. They are a holding company. All they are caring about is the bottom line. Wrestling is not going to mean that much to them, so they are looking at certain things, and I'm pretty sure they're putting pressure on Triple H and saying, okay, if the ratings are going down, which the ratings have dropped 800,000 since SmackDown went from Fox since they went from Fox over to USA, the network, they have dropped 700 to 800,000. They used to do anywhere from 2.1 to 2.6 million every week to where they're doing 1.4 million. Raw beating them sometimes, and Raw hadn't beat them in like 10, 11 years, I think. So now you got them and Raw doing like 1.3, 1.4. So what we're talking about pertains to that is because of contracts. Because in 2 years, when that contract comes up and they have to present that contract over to USA and say we want the same amount of money or we want more, and we know the WWE never wants the same; they want more. So how can you go and say, okay, we only drawing 1.1 million or 1.4 million every week when we used to draw 1.8 to 1.8 million on Raw, 2.1 million on SmackDown. How can you say to them, hey, we want more money now? You understand what I'm saying? They're all about money. And I tell you what, that's why I look at all of this as they are manipulating. They are, as far as
like you said, it's a monopoly, man.
Yeah, they're trying to run a monopoly. They're trying to gather up. By doing this, they're gonna put all your focus, and I've seen it happen before. All the focus of all these indie wrestlers, and hey, Cole Maccabee put it out earlier today, man. One of the local promoters here. He said, I've seen more. What was it? He said, I've seen more people talk about that and put, promote that than promote their own, promote their show, or trying to promote themselves. They've been promoting that, because that's all these indie wrestlers, their focus is going to go on. I want to get to that. And it's unrealistic. I'm not saying a lot of indie wrestlers out here can't make it. It's unrealistic gold, man, because look at what they're doing right now. Like I said, with this NIL
I wouldn't say necessarily unrealistic, Harry. I would say more of
not unrealistic.
It's a extreme uphill battle.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and look, you looking at an NFL type, NBA type, Major League Baseball. You looking at that type of climb when it boils down to it. Because look, how many people make it to the NFL?
It's a small percentage
out of college. Maybe 3%, maybe. Yeah. But if you go back to the high school numbers, high school kids wanting to go to it's like 0.03. So, and same way in wrestling. Now, if it was the old territorial days, yeah, so many people made it there. If the old regional territory days where people made money, guys. And I remember those days because I had guys that worked with me that up and left, my job and went and wrestled. I had guys, a friend of mine named Robert Lawson. He made $100 a week. He was like, Harry, they said we're gonna pay you $100 a week. That was back in 1988. 1988, $100 a week was pretty decent amount of money. So if you could work 2 or 3 indie shows during a week, and you get paid $100 because everywhere he went, he got $100. Him and his partner.
Scott, that's a perfect analysis, Scott. That's a perfect analysis of it right there. He says,
exactly.
Sort of like it is.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you on the team, but that don't necessarily mean you're gonna actually play. And even if somebody gets hurt, you might get called up. We don't know yet. It's one of them deals, like you said, like the practice squad, man. And that's very true. But it's like I said, man. This is going to really change the landscape of pro wrestling altogether, man. It's really going to change because, like Harry said, man, you're going to have some of these men and women from your local areas and your local independent wrestling organizations going to these different schools, trying to be a hopeful or God, I hate to say it, but a flash in the pan that's good enough to catch somebody's eye and then possibly get on at their school and then hopefully get put on at the WWE.
And the thing about it is this. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But here's the bad side. Okay, let's say a Chase Emiozuka King or somebody like that gets signed. Okay, from our area. Let's say that. Guess what, Harry? They might have a school out in Las Vegas. They couldn't make it at the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta. They go to Las Vegas. Guess what, Harry? They ain't coming back to South Carolina unless it's with WWE. So guess what? You've lost 2 homegrown talents that you can see anywhere in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia. And guess what? Not no more. So now what? Now what you gonna do as an independent promoter? You be like, darn, I lost 2 of my mainstays. Golly, now who I got next? And then depending on your promotion, you might end up scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And guess what? And then I hate to say it, that ain't gonna be good for business.
Nope.
I mean, granted, us wrestling fans will go out and support, but you ain't gonna draw like you was drawing. I just hate to say it like that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, go ahead and get some more comments here, Chris.
You gotta look at this thing overall, man. It just is what it is.
Yeah, get some more comments, man.
Let me see. Okay. Hashtag True Scott Larson says disagree with me, but I would love to see ICT get that chance. Squeaks and Dump Truck.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah,
we'll love to see that.
Straight up. Definitely. Matthew Collins says it helps people wanting to get in WWE to know where they should go, not to waste their time on BS promotions. Okay. Roxy says, so they will be sending scouts. Oh, I'm definitely sure they will be.
Oh, heck yeah.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. They are definitely gonna have to. Hashtag Truth said there could never be another greatest wrestler in the world. Sami Zayn is safe.
Okay.
Black Rain. Black Rain's in the building. Says, "What's up? What's up, Black Rain?
What's up, Black Rain? What's going on, my man?"
Roxy says, "I'm frozen, but I'm back now. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
okay, good.
AJ Scales is in the building. AJ said, "Hey, Harry and Chris, NXT is tonight. Plus, Crown Jewel pay-per-view is Saturday."
No, NXT, AEW is tonight, brother.
No, no NXT because I think they're doing from Philadelphia, the ECW arena.
Oh my gosh, man!
Yeah, so I think
there was no NXT last night.
Oh wow, there might not been no NXT last night, man. So they competing. They competing.
Oh wow, man, wow. I got this AEW though.
But it's gonna be good, boy. Oh, well, if they compete, I'm taking NXT.
I don't know if they are, man.
Roxy Watt said, so if they got the Mucknell contract, they don't get paid, they don't work. Oh, they get paid. They get paid.
Yeah, they
get a stipend. They're gonna get a little stipend.
Yeah, they're gonna get paid. They already talking about, they're gonna financially back them. So
they're gonna get some kind of stipend or something.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they probably say, okay, we're gonna sign you for $30,000, but you got to work for WWE. You're only working for the WWE because
that local promotion that you're with.
Yeah, that local promotion. They're not gonna let them go outside of that. Mm-hmm. And so what that does is, that pretty much kills your creativity to a certain extent, because you're gonna, whoever Booker T has as his trainers, that's the way you're gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go on their road, their path, and the way they see you. Of course, they're gonna let you have your own development to a certain point, but you're gonna have to do what they tell you. Yeah, what they tell you to do, and what the WWE wants, because WWE wants they want a certain wrestler. They want you to perform a certain way. They want to break certain habits, and they want you to talk a certain way. That's they've already put that out there. So
that's why they didn't do a lot of independent wrestlers in the early parts of in the middle area of NXT, because you got to think they saw a lot of wrestlers coming in. They were like, oh my God, you're a good athlete, but you got some bad habits, man. You got to break, because if you get on TV, you can't do this, and the way you do that ain't gonna work, and how you walk, and they really want you to be a certain way. They really do.
Oh yeah.
Matthew Collins says, if someone is smart, just because you said it's a business, so I would make an effort to put in my contract not to be exclusive to one school. Now, I could understand using something like that if they're looking to travel outside the state, but wouldn't you want them to branch out with the state and showcase what they've learned from your school?
Hey, Matthew,
he got a good point now.
He does, Matthew. But that's the thing. That's the thing with exclusivity with these companies, man. WWE, we only getting to the surface of what Triple H is doing. We look at what Vince did. Vince was a beast. Now, Vince wasn't gonna let you work for nobody. Okay, he wasn't gonna let you work for anybody. Okay, and I guarantee you, TKO Holdings and Endeavor came in and looked at the model that Vince had to say this model was working. Any smart businessman is gonna work like this. This model has always worked. Why in the world change it? Okay, so they're not gonna up and change their contracts or the way they do things because of how a wrestler comes in and how he feels. One of the worst things you can do when you are somebody in the entertainment industry, and I'm telling you, it's a lot of money in that. Even on the lower scale of the music industry that I was on, there's a lot of money in there. And when you have somebody coming in off the streets and they telling you what they want to do and want to put certain demands in a contract, it's usually not going to work. Only way it's going to work if they going after you. If you're Caitlin Clark, and I'm going to use Caitlin Clark because she's so big, okay? She's, when it boils down to it, she's the biggest sports person out there right now in as far as America. And, whether we like it or not, she is. But unless you somebody that's in high demand like that, you ain't gonna have a whole bunch of leverage. Look, these companies, how many indie wrestlers are gonna be able to go up to Cody Rhodes school? Say if Cody is there, or go to Booker T's school, and Booker T is there, and tell Booker T, oh, this is what we want, and they got somebody over them, but they coming to them at their school telling them as big as they are. And you know how big Cody and Booker is. They are huge. Yeah. Everybody know them. They're huge in the wrestling industry. They're gonna look at you like, what? What are your demands? No, you're gonna do what we tell you to do, and we're gonna do what you. If you want to make it to the next level, you got to do what we tell you to do. It doesn't matter if these people being smart businessmen. They might look at that and say, okay, that's smart as far as business. But me and Chris can tell you out here on the indie scene right now, you have people that's on a lower end that might run 3-4 shows out of the year. And they are telling people out here now that's trying to get into business, like me and Chris, we just podcasters, and these other people, oh, you haven't been in the business long enough, or they schooling you, telling you what you need to do, or you need to sit down and learn first before you come into this business and try to go to the back room and try to tell people what to do or try to get involved and give your ideas. And Matthew, I'm pretty sure you know that. That's what happens in this business, man. So you telling, I don't care if you've been in the business 4 years, 6, 7 years or whatever, going up there telling Cody Rhodes that, that's just not going to fly with him. He's going to look at you a certain way, because a lot of these attitudes that me and Chris have seen here, I'm pretty sure that we see on the indie, because they look at it as respect for the business. You're not disrespecting the business if you're going up there and you telling these veterans what you want to do, or trying to put it in your contract, or I want to do this, I want to do that. A lot of these promoters are not going to go for it, and promotion like the WWE, I know they're not going to go for it, because Triple H, the way you could go back to when he had that talk with CM Punk. Remember that, Chris? He had a talk with CM Punk, and told CM Punk, hey, you don't understand, and you were trying to. He was telling CM Punk, hey, you trying to do this, and you trying to step over things and all that. It don't work like that. If he's going to tell CM Punk that, and CM Punk was big as I don't know what at that time. He was, CM Punk was making all kind of money for the company. He was in high demand, and he told CM Punk that. Then, man, can you imagine what he's gonna tell to somebody like a Nick Fury? That's coming up or whatever. Even though Nick been in the game a long time, or Deion Johnson, what they gonna say to them?
Exactly.
You lucky to get this opportunity. You gonna come up here and tell me, hey man, I want to work outside, or I want to go to. Let me go to the other end of the state or whatever. Let these people see me and whatever. They can see what I learned. I understand what you're saying, Matthew Collins, man. But hey, that is a smart business move. But as far as a company might not see it that way, because that company is going to look out for their own interests first before they look out for your interests. That's all it is. They looking out. They're going to pretend that they're looking out for you, but you better believe that you are a commodity. You're a commodity. Just like everything else that's involved in that business, everything that they sell, you're a commodity to them. That's all it is to it. For somebody to see, because you got these indie wrestlers, say, Booker T has 50 wrestlers on his roster, and they've been recycled over and over again. People don't saw them. You had some amazing people come out of there. Roxanne Perez.
Ooh, man, that comment, I'm just gonna send you the link, dog, and see if you gonna come up there, because obviously you got a lot to say, bro. So I'm just shoot the link in the chat.
Oh, you sending it to Matthew? Yeah, Matthew need to check that out. Yo, read it, man. Definitely check it out. But
no, I'm sending him the link to get on, because he got a lot to
he definitely can get on, man. Just like I say, watch the language you come in here now. All right. But yeah, definitely. I love for him to come on, man. I definitely love for him to come on. But let's go ahead and roll. Let's see if we got any more. If we got any more comments, let's go ahead and roll with that.
All right. Alma Clark, what's up, Harry and Christopher? How you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up.
What's going on, Alma?
My aching back and spine. Oh man, Alma.
Wow.
AJ Skill said, "Oh yeah, Harry and Chris, AEW Dynamite is tonight at 8:00. Plus, who do you think will challenge AEW champion John Moxley and the TBS champion Mercedes tonight on AEW?"
We have no idea.
We have no clue, man. Christine Saucy Girl says, "Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? We're doing good, Christine.
Doing good, Christine. How you doing?
Doing good. All right, here we go. Whew, boy, this thing about to take up the whole screen. But Matthew had a lot to say.
Now,
all right, Matthew."
Now with that, I can understand. Go ahead.
All right, Matthew said, now with that, I can understand if it's Cody or Booker School, that I can understand that exclusively. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I did have someone tell me that, but then I went watch me work, and I was barely 6 months into the business, and I was recording my stuff. Good, bad, I would ask for feedback, and you grow on that. Then I start getting pictures and shirt designs and have promotions try to tell me not to travel, but they barely ran. So I'm said, no, I'm branching out.
Oh yeah. I can in that, in that scenario, I can see that. But yeah, you talking about, like you said, Booker and Cody, these guys run every week. Or that other factory too, they run every week. So that's a whole different ball game. But yeah, if it's a company out here, man, that only barely running and trying to tell you things, and we know that happens, Chris. We know that happens.
Yeah.
They try to snipe you, man.
We've seen it. We've seen it,
and we've been involved in it. We've seen it. We've been wrestlers we've involved with wrestlers who've been involved in it, and they feel stifled. They feel like they're gonna be blackballed in this industry if they go and do certain things for certain people. So yeah, we've definitely seen that, man, 100%. But yeah, for Cody, yeah, if you go work for one of these schools, man, you're gonna be exclusively signed to the WWE. And believe it or not, man, you better believe it. WWE, they're trying to rid us of AEW. They're trying to rid us of AEW. And AEW, man, hey, AEW, a lot of these shows it's not great or whatever, but we need AEW. AEW needs to stay around. But you think they want the indies out here to be out here working? I mean, the indies to actually be something active out here? No. The WWE wants the indies to fail. Straight up. They do. They want to kill the indie scene. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, look, you can have a show like a few weeks ago, they was here in Greenville, South Carolina for SmackDown. Okay. How many people you have that place? Greenville Bond Secure Wellness Arena holds 16,000 people. Okay. Slam packed. Now they selling out everywhere. But for that same show, they did like 1.6 million on TV, sold out the arena. Okay. Check this out though. How many shows ran that night in this area, Chris? That Friday night.
Oh, wow. I know there's one for sure.
Okay, yeah, the up in Boiling Springs, of course. APW, our beloved APW was running. You had in Rutherford, North Carolina. Not Rutherford, North Carolina. In North Carolina, there was 3 shows. I checked 3 shows.
There was.
You had another show running out there in Branchville, South Carolina. So there was 5 shows within an 80-mile radius. And look, out of each one of those shows, let's say, some of them shows had 80 people, some of them had 150. I seen like 210 at a couple of them. Say out of those 6 shows that ran around, that I think was 5 or 6 that was running in the area, 800 to 1,000 people. You better believe that the WWE might not get that 800. They might not get that 1,000 people. That might say 1,000 people. They may not get that, but that 200 people that could have came to the show decided to go and watch local wrestling. They're not starved for the big show because, hey, I get local wrestling here about every week or every other week. I get local wrestling. It's kind of like when we was growing up, Chris, Greenville Memorial Auditorium, the NWA was there every single Monday night, over in Spartanburg. I forgot what day it was. I think Wednesday nights in Spartanburg and Greenwood, they was down there every Thursday night. So in this area, we always had wrestling. And I remember when WCW became a big thing and they took it away from us every Monday night. I remember how many fans who told me that they would never go back until they start running every single week, and they didn't. So you better believe they do not want these indies out here competing for their customers, man. That's customers. TKO Holdings, maybe not Triple H, but TKO Holdings and Endeavor. It's a business. TKO Holdings is all about that bottom line. Okay, that's what a holding company does. They all about the bottom line. They looking at potential customers that's on a Friday night, not watching their programming or not at the show. Any shows that they go to around the country, there's probably numerous, especially over in this area in the South, man. There's numerous shows that's surrounding them. They're looking at those people not coming and consuming their product or being at home watching it on TV. So they do not want the indies to run, man. You better believe that. They want you all, everybody that's on the indie scene, if you running a show, you'd be called the outlaw show, just like they were back in the day when they had the territorial system.
Yeah.
You know, everybody that ran a show, man, was called outside of that NWA conglomerate or AWA conglomerate or WWF conglomerate. Everybody that ran outside of that was called a outlaw. It was an outlaw mud show. That's what they want these shows to be. If anybody run a show, they don't want the indies out here because they, like I said, they do not want you taking away. They don't want you taking away money when it boils down to it, man. It's money. Everything's about money. And, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if I ran a big company like that, if I ran WWE, I had shareholders and stockholders that I'm holding to that you know, my job is on the line. I'm gonna look at it the same way, especially if I'm making a whole bunch of money, you know. So it's just business, man. And as a businessman, that's
what it is.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
All right, Matthew Kahn said, I had someone tell me I'll be nothing more than a hair flip and a shoulder roll. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Christine Saucy said she's doing well.
Oh,
Christine
good.
Saucy said the Dodgers are going to win the series tonight. I would not doubt it. Not doubt it. But at least the Yankees got one game under their belt, so it's not going to be a sweep. Thank you, God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be a sweep there for a minute. It was
not
crazy.
But the Yankees put a whooping on them boys last night, boy. They went crazy. Black Rain said it's like a monopoly. Yes, that's exactly what it is, man. It's a monopoly, man. And like I said, it's a good thing because it's giving people an opportunity and a chance that they would never necessarily have. But at the same time, it's if they get signed, you're losing that talent in your local area. Because the only thing they'll be able to do is come back and watch, might get in the ring, say, hey, how you doing? Take a couple of pictures, and that's it. If they're able to do that at all.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it depends on what the contract says and legalities and all that stuff. So it's going to hurt the indies, man. It's going to hurt.
And look, they are not going to leave these guys with a lot of money. Because, look, you go and sign with these, I'm sure, man, your contracts is not going to be something big, exclusive, whatever. You got money to live in that city and maybe live a decent living in that city. You're not going to leave that city with a whole bunch of money. It's not like saying when you leave there after your 3 or 4 year tenure that you're going to be leaving with $50,000 in your pocket or in your bank account. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. They are not going to let you. They're not going to let you survive like that. Once they're done with you, you're going right back to the indies. If there's any indies left, that's the way they look at it. That's the way they look at it. I mean, and like I said, I'm gonna tell you, as a guy who was in the music business for a long time, you know, they looked at you as, you know, they looked at you as competition or whatever, or somebody they wanted to shelve, so you couldn't compete with other people. Like we shelve you. I did it to one artist. I did it to one artist with my record company, and then I changed my mind. I said, no, I don't want to be that way. But I shelved this guy for like 4 months, and I mean, he was really good, friend of mine, man. I was like, man, this guy. I'm like, this guy's gonna put my record on the shelf. He's gonna put my boys Monarch Supremacy on the shelf. He's gonna put my boy JVC on the shelf. I had some good artists, and I had this new artist, man, that came in. He was explosive, really good. And I'm like, wow, we start selling this guy, you know, because you remember we had Z104, Chris, Z104. I mean, we had one when they used to run hip hop. Friday nights, Saturday nights, we had the #1 records on there. I mean, they're even bigger than the national records, man. We was really popping off. But you know, I put this guy out, man, he was gonna hurt all of us. And I'm like, I don't know if I want this guy taken away from my money yet. So I put him, I shelved it anywhere from 2 to 4 months. I can't remember what it was. And I said, no, I'm gonna go ahead and put him out, man. I said, that's not right to do. You know, I couldn't believe that I was doing that, but I'm just saying it messed with me.
Man, you gotta think when it messes with your pockets, man, you're gonna do something to protect your pockets. You're gonna do something to protect your interest, man. Exactly. I mean, you're gonna do. I mean, okay, you know, I mean, if we got a podcast out here and they be like, oh man, we working on the same umbrella, but they outshining us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut back on y'all's airtime. You know, I mean, because it's cutting into our pockets, man. I mean, yes,
exactly.
I mean, we're working for the same team, but
yeah,
dude, you ain't taking my spot. It's,
I mean,
it's the same thing in wrestling.
I took this guy everywhere, man. Bought him all kind of stuff. I took him to Dairy Queen with me every time, you know, he wanted something to eat up, you know, bought him food, man. We going out, he needs some kind of new equipment or whatever for his music. I did all kind of stuff for him, man. I was buying all this stuff, you know. And then I said, no, I'm gonna go ahead and put him out, man, because he had the biggest song, you know, just it was a huge little regional hit that he had. And when he performed, man, people, you know, they tuned into him. But you know, hey, one thing about it, he was a producer. He was able to produce a lot of great stuff for the other artists in the company that I had, man, Fresh School Productions. He was able to produce great stuff for him. But like I say, man, he could have been big, but you know, he went strictly Christian. You know, he was a Christian, and he decided not to do that music no more. So. But man, he was incredible. But like I said, even me, like I said, you know, I shelved that thing. I can't remember if it was 2 or 4 months, but I took his music and that was it. Then I put it to the side. We recorded everything, you know, and my man Scott, my man, friend of mine, man Scott Douglas Weeks, who was our engineer. He said, Harry, he said, man, he said, don't worry about it. He said, just like what you just said, Chris, when it's cutting into your pockets, cutting into everybody's profits, because he was going to cut into like 3 or 4 different acts.
See, yeah, that was, yeah.
Well, I said, man, because yeah, he's going to stop the momentum for everybody else selling. They're going to go and buy his stuff. And so yeah, so I shelved him for a little while, but that's the same kind of scenario that's going to happen in wrestling. And you better believe that happens, because I've listened to enough people from the territorial days up to now to know that the same practice is in play with that. It just is, you know, it just is.
All right, man. Mac Mantle says, greeting Harry and Chris in the Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Good Hello's Eve to everyone. That's what's
going on, Mac.
But yeah, man, this thing is something serious, man. We're definitely gonna keep an eye on this and see how this thing pans out, man. Because it's gonna be something serious, man.
It could be a cancer too, man. It definitely will be. It definitely will be. It depends on how deep the WWE gets into this, because the more popularity that they lose, they're gonna do everything they can, man, to get into everybody's pockets even more. You know, because you know, just like I thought that was a bad move from them to move from Fox, I would have did everything I could. I would have took the same amount of money and stayed on Fox that they was already making. They was already paying them a lot of money, but USA offered them more money. I don't know why. USA thought that SmackDown, they was gonna have the same success that they have on Fox, but Fox is free. Fox is free. You know, it's free. So they didn't get the same. They didn't get the same amount of people that WWE was getting over there on Fox. Now they're going to Netflix. Netflix is going to pay them a good penny. Netflix already known. It's already known that they're going to lose money. They already said that. We know that we're going to lose money. They took that because they want to take their shot into live sports.
Yep.
Well, losing money, they lost. You know, Netflix lost money, but WWE gained money from that. But when you do things like that, man, all you telling me as a business, hey, I don't care how my product looks or how it really comes off. Keep running the same thing. Just keep building. That's what TKO is saying. Hey, keep the momentum going and make as much money as possible, much profit as possible. So put stuff out there any kind of way. Hey, what's the next? When everything else have been engulfed into the company, what is your next landing spot? Okay, right now, you know, they got AEW on the ropes. Oh, we got that. Oh, what's the next thing to look at? Let me look down at the indies and see what they're doing. Let's throw them some bait and say, oh, this is all good because these factories are gonna have a shot, and all you indie wrestlers now gonna have a shot. When they told us just a couple years ago, Triple H was part of it. We don't like the indies. You know, these wrestlers out here on the indies, you know, they have bad habits. You know, they're not real good on their promos. They
got certain.
What's that, Chris?
Sloppy. The ring work is sloppy or something like
that.
I mean,
exactly. We don't like it, but we're gonna run you through these schools, and we're gonna sponsor you guys. What's that telling me? What's that telling me? it's telling me that, hey, you want to wreck the indies, because you know what? The best guys in the indies, all of those guys going to do what they can to get up to these schools.
Mm-hmm.
The best of the indies do what they can to get up to these schools, and they're going to neglect, like you said, Chris. They're going to leave their little locals or whatever. They're going to leave that alone, and then these kids get up there, man. And you was great when you came from that, the place that you was working at. You was great. You was outstanding. And then you get up there to wherever you going. You're getting up there to a Booker school. He's already got 40, 50 guys already established, and they're great. They're outstanding. You got to catch up with them. And alongside you coming up, like say you might have came from Greenville, South Carolina, you got somebody coming up. You got somebody coming up from Newport, Tennessee, or you got somebody coming from Elizabeth, New Jersey, just as good as you,
if not better.
Mm-hmm. And then if they sign you, like I say, they got you in a stranglehold, man. They sign you and be, we don't want you going back over there. Why in the world should they send you back to where you was at if you're good enough to just make a little small roster spot? And they say, okay, WWE, we're gonna give you $22,000, and man, we're gonna sign you for $22,000 a year, sign you for $30,000 a year, which is pretty decent money. And all you got to do is go down the road and get you a little part-time job, and you got an apartment, or whatever, and they give you other benefits, because you better believe, sign with the WWE, you're gonna get other benefits. You're gonna get free gym training. You're going to get free. You're going to get discounts. They have discounts set up with grocery stores. I guarantee discounts set up with apartment complexes. They have discounts. I guarantee it.
They probably going to have discounts to GNC and all kind of places like that, man.
Things where you can live a decent, comfortable life where you're living, because you won't be able to go back to the indies. And then, all they have is the guys that, man, I hate to say it, but guys who want to come and flip off of a trampoline, little small guys or whatever that might not be that good. And, that's no disrespect to them, because there's a lot of those guys, I love seeing them. They're entertaining, very good. But a lot of these guys out here that do things like that, they think they're WWE material when they're not. But these guys that really are, the ones, the Chase Emerys, the Zuka Kings, who else, Chris? There's a lot of other guys, the Don Fury, Nick Fury's, the guys that can really make it out there to that. Hey, we're gonna get you, and that's not saying it's not good. That's a good little trade-off too, to be honest with you, for some of these guys, because they might know that, hey, we're not gonna make it to that next level, but hey, at least I got up here, and that's one thing that they are counting for you to be able to say. Because I had guys, man, in the music industry, they were just happy that they signed a music industry contract back in the day. They were just happy that they was able to sign and say, man, they signed me for, I got $20,000, $25,000, or they signed us for $40,000. Edwin McCain signed me for $40,000, and Green Day, they signed me for $25,000. And these artists, because you had artists out here signing people. You got Fat Joe out here signing people right now. Fat Joe out here selling these to these kids and whatever, and don't have no intention on bringing them out. None. None. Because
just gonna give them a little money here and there, and like, okay, hey, keep doing what you're doing, come in the studio, whatever. But I mean, hey, that's when at some point you got to smarten up to the business, man. I mean, you've heard that in the wrestling business, got to smarten you up. But I mean, it's gonna happen, man. Let's get some of these comments, man.
Oh yeah, let's knock them out.
Armor Clark says, I'm back. Radar analysis for Oklahoma and Kansas, North Texas tornadoes. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Scott Larson says, Ohio Valley Wrestling is on that list. Just curious. No, but I got it pulled up right here, Scott. So you got Booker T's Reality of Wrestling in Houston, Cody Rhodes Nightmare Factory in Atlanta, Seth Rollins Black and Brave Academy in Davenport, Iowa. And then you have Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center in Concord, New Hampshire, and Knox X Pro Academy in Los Angeles. Those are the only schools right now. So you got Houston, Atlanta, Iowa, New Hampshire, and Los Angeles. Bruh, somebody gonna do some traveling.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure, Chris, they will add a few more schools. That's not it. They will add a few more schools down the road, but they are eventually going to try to crush. It's not going to crush it completely, but they eventually are going to try to crush the indie scene. There's other podcasters out here who's been talking about it and already talking about, hey, Triple H has killed the indies with this move. He hadn't killed it yet, but can he do it? And when it boils down to it, man, if he really wants to compete with the indies, can the indies compete? No.
Ain't no competing.
Exactly.
That's like the New York Yankees playing a kindergarten t-ball team.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Ain't no competing in that.
Just like I told you earlier, Chris, if the WWE decide to do, because they can split the WWE up, they can do that. They can split it up just like a record back in the day. Hey, Warner Brothers, man. Well, Warner Brothers had record companies on each coast. East Coast, well, Warner Brothers East Coast, Warner Brothers West Coast. You could do Warner Brothers South, and you could do you split them up on each coast, and put them in 4 different sections of the country and engulf the whole country. And the WWE can do their programming around that. They could take SmackDown as a major. You take Raw, you could take NXT, be something totally different, and they can add one more program, and they can open up do it on Saturdays. They can run a whole monopoly if they want to. They definitely can do it. They have enough talent to do it, and they have talent that's begging, that's wanting to come there to work for them to where they can do it. And all they got to do is, like, say you take certain people, like you can have Booker T running. You can have Booker T running WWE Southeast. You have Cody Rhodes running the Northeast, WWE Northeast. You can take these schools and have them running a certain segment of WWE. You definitely can do it, because I guarantee you, man, Endeavor, Ari Daivari, all those guys are in Triple H's ear, man. I don't even know if I know he's out here. He's making all the decisions, booking decisions, and everything, things that go into the ring. But I don't think he has a whole bunch of time. He looks tired as I don't know what every time you see him. He's dead tired. I think he really enjoys the business side of things. And he's looking to make money, man. He wants his legacy as far as business to be as big as Vince's was.
And I can't blame him for that. I cannot fault him for that. You definitely want, if you in this thing, you want to make a bigger footprint than what you already have. Yes, we know he was a great wrestler. We know he was a great talent. But guess what? If you're in that position, okay, I want to be known more than I was just a good talent. I want to be known more than, something like that. But yeah, man. So, man, guys, we're going to come back over, actually, talk some more about this later on. But Harry, you ready to switch gears to AEW Dynamite, man? Because it's almost that time, man. It's almost that time, man.
Well, go to all the comments, man. Let's get all the comments. Let's try to get the comments before. Let's get the comments as we're going on. Okay. But yeah, let me go. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm McClure. Mac Man says, I'm McClure. Hey, we have a tornado watch for Kansas City area too. Oh wow. Alma Clark says, I believe in Moose and Art. Look, Alma, look. Now look, I done told you about this Moose stuff. I'm down with our truth, but this Moose stuff gotta stop. This gotta stop. That's like believing in Tooth Fairy. It ain't real, it's fake, and it don't exist. Alma Clark says, fixing to eat yellow cake with chocolate icing. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm on some of that chocolate cake. What's that chocolate cake?
Yeah, I'm gonna want a piece of that chocolate cake. Yeah.
I almost said, oh snap! One of these chasers near Oklahoma is chasing a tornado right now. Very strong wall cloud. Oh wow. Almost says near Crescent, Oklahoma, B90. Okay, and our girl.
Laura Presley. I'm sorry, Laura
Presley. Yeah, said, would you like some company for Dynamite? Sure, why not?
Oh, yes, join us.
Why not? Yeah, actually, I'll send you the link right now.
Yeah, the Big Bang Theory is about to go off. The Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory. Yeah, guys, we getting ready to switch gears to AEW Dynamite right now, guys. Get ready to switch some gears.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep our eyes on this thing, guys. As far as the development, the WWE definitely gonna keep our eyes on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and switch this thing on over.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and change my background right now for it, man.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said something.
Change my background. Go ahead and get ready for Dynamite.
Well, hopefully Sarah's still on.
Just send her that link, so hopefully she'll get on.
Mm-hmm. Guess that's the one you're using.
Yep. All right. But guys, like I said, we're gonna keep an eye on this WWE ID situation. But right now, we getting ready to switch gears to AEW Dynamite, guys. And thank y'all for rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Like I said, at first, guys, no matter what platform, social media platform y'all on, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. And if you're on YouTube, which a lot of you all are, hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Ding. Yeah, for times like these when we're on live covering AEW Dynamite. And if you're on X, which we're live on X right now, guys, do the same exact thing you would do on YouTube. And if you're ever on X, and you're following us on X, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And bringing on now our third co-host, Laura Presley from Peaches and Powerbombs.
Laura.
Hi. Thank you for having me. I was just sitting around and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should join again because it was so much fun last week.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming. We definitely appreciate you coming on.
Yes, definitely.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to rock this thing out.
Yes. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5. We're going to come on for a Halloween edition of Peaches and Powerbombs.
Okay.
Nice.
So if y'all want to tune into that tomorrow on Facebook and YouTube,
100%.
I will be at work, but I will be at work, but I'll definitely be listening in.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay. I definitely will check it out. And everybody, man, come check out my girls' Peaches and Powerbombs tomorrow, 4 to 5. Was he say tomorrow or is it Thursday? Okay. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow is.
Yeah, so tomorrow's so check out my girls.
On, I think it's 4 or 5. I can't remember right exactly, but it's will be time.
Okay.
Well, Cassidy out here, boy, he looking like he's
y'all not subscribed to Peaches and Powerbombs on YouTube. Check them out. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to them and subscribe to them over on Facebook, guys. But yeah, we got Cool Daddy out here. Orange Juice Cassidy, Orange Juice Jones.
We're going to see a different side of Orange Cassidy tonight. Hello.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Joe Z, what's going on?
Joe Z, what's happening, man?
Man? Come on, man.
Man, come on, man. Get AEW a chance. # give AEW a chance.
Joe don't like no AEW, man, but he said he want to come on over here and check us out. But we definitely appreciate it, man. We're gonna make it as good. We're gonna make it as good as possible, Joe Z.
But that's what we do. We make it good.
Yeah.
I totally forgot they were in Cleveland tonight. I just saw Brown's hat.
Yep.
Oh, they're in Cleveland? Oh, okay.
Yep. Joe Z, is anyone serious afraid of orange pockets?
Orange pockets?
Heck yeah. Orange Kool-Aid, but that's what I used to call it. Orange pockets, call them pockets, Kool-Aid, all kind of stuff. Orange Kool-Aid, Orange Juice Jones. What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Oh, okay. You do watch it, you support it, even though it's for how bad it is.
Well, I mean, hey, when you're a wrestling fan, you try to support everything,
Oh, yeah. The crowd look like it's pretty good tonight, Chris. Like I say, I don't know what's behind all that. I have no clue.
There is no AEW. But see, I need AEW.
Oh, you're ahead of us. I just got to that. Josie says, I hate this dude. The worst gimmick ever. I understand why this guy. I never understood why this guy's so popular. Even if they make him world champ, I'm done.
Well, he's been pushed, man.
I think his gimmick's about a change. I think he's going to have a new character direction, especially with all this with Mox and company.
Yeah, and this is Tony's boy, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was just about to
Tony
say
has pushed him and pushed him and pushed him to the moon. Kind of like that. What is the dude name? Bronson Reed over there in WWE. Just pushing him like crazy. Not saying Bronson don't have no talent.
I'm about to say, why are you talking about your boy like that here?
Man, be quiet.
He just challenged Mox for the championship.
Yeah, if they put the title on, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm guessing he's challenging him with Full Gear.
I hope so.
Wow. Only thing I can really say about Orange Cassidy, and I will say this, the guy works hard, man. He done put in a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, he does work hard now.
He works hard, man. So you got to give him credit for that. You know.
Man, so Orange Cassidy.
The thing with Orange Cassidy is he's rather unique, and a lot of people get tired of what he does really quick, and I understand that. But I really think, like, how he goes into that and everything, it's kind of a lot harder because it's not going with the flow. You gotta make it stick, really.
Max says Orange Cassidy will now be called Tang. I laugh out loud. I used to call him Tang all the time, man.
I actually found this when I was going through my stuff all day. Hold on.
Okay.
I found the top to my Tang picture. I know where the picture is. I found the top to it.
Wow.
That is hilarious. I used to love Tang in the 80s, man. Tang used to be my drink.
That was my shit back in the day.
Oh my god, that was my stuff.
When I was growing up in the 70s, man, in the early 80s. I say I stopped drinking in the early 80s. You know, I was a teenager, so. But yes, back in the 70s when I was drinking that stuff, Chris,
Tang,
man.
Ooh. And we used to drink it. Why? Because that was a drink choice of the astronauts.
Yeah, we used to celebrate Tang, boy. But moms make Tang, or if my friends' moms made Tang or whatever, we celebrated it. You know, also, what else used to be popular back then? The push-up, the push-up, the orange push-up.
Oh my! If I see those, man, I will eat a whole box of those in one.
Exactly, that was popular too.
I'm still hoping some way, somehow, High C will re-release the Ecto Cooler drink.
Oh, the High C was the bomb, man. They
still are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Camille versus Chris Statlander tonight. I almost forgot about that.
That's supposed to be like a hardcore match or something?
Mercedes right now.
Yeah.
For some reason, I kind of like this little backroom segment so far. Maybe it's the way she looks right now, because usually I don't like Mercedes ever on the microphone, ever.
You can definitely tell, like, a lot of them are allowed to express themselves more over the years.
Oh yeah.
And I think we're definitely seeing that with Mercedes.
Oh yeah. She didn't get to do that with the WWE. They had her in.
All right, Ray All Day's boys out right now. We're gonna get Adam Cole and oh snap, who? Adam Cole and who tonight?
Alma Clark. That's her boy.
Yeah.
He was facing. I'll see it in a minute. That challenge last week. That's about to happen.
That Joker wouldn't be safe around Alma. Adam Cole.
I mean,
Harry say,
"Boy, he's got some pretty blue eyes." I have to say that.
I agree. I have to agree with you on that. I really haven't noticed the man's eyes, but I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to dispute it. She
His
said
blue eyes are kind of mysterious looking. I will say that. So I can see women looking at that and seeing that as attractive. But I ain't got no problem with saying a man has that's attractive some kind of way. But he's dude. Just give me a good wrestling match. That's all I'm saying. I don't care how you look. Just give me a good wrestling match. Put some weight on, dude. That's all I want to see. Good to steak, man. Eat a doggone eat some ham.
Matter of fact, this is his first match back since his injury.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, the things that they saying about him, oh my gosh. Oh God.
He's facing Buddy Matthews, ain't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I'm so sorry. It's so much going
on. He is facing.
I was thinking it was somebody in Mox's crew. And I'm like, no, that can't be it.
He's wrestling Buddy Ripley.
Oh, come on now.
But yeah, the things that I heard what's his name wanted to do with this guy, man, had him doing. What is her name? Britt Baker. Just like, come on, man. Oh boy.
This could be a good match.
It may, Chris. I don't know how in the world.
I think it will be. See what they got up their
now.
sleeve.
Like I said, they're somewhat close. They're very similar in style.
Adam Cole would have beat him back in the day, Chris. I would have picked Adam Cole over him anytime back in the day.
With Adam Cole, though, you can't judge a butt by his cover. People have been
Adam Cole from NXT.
Him about his body this week. I'm like,
what about Buddy when he was in WWE? Because Buddy was in WWE too.
I remember Buddy was in WWE. Look, man. To be honest with you, I never really looked at him when he was in WWE. I did. So
see, he was in that quote unquote cruiserweight division.
Yeah, I remember Buddy when he was over. I remember when he was over in WWE, but I never paid attention to him. I mean, because remember I was watching wrestling spotty at that time, and when I did see Buddy Matthews, I'm like, I'm not too impressed. So I don't know, but he is so much bigger than Dog. This is ridiculous, man. Look at that. Okay.
All right, we're locking up.
Damn, Buddy is pretty big, but I didn't know he was that big though.
Yeah, I think Adam Cole's lost weight. I just really never noticed it until now.
Who talking about Buddy?
No, Adam.
Talking about Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam.
I just didn't notice it until now.
It's like he the thing at WWE, they make you work out.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't at AEW your workout is all up to you.
That joker need to eat some grits, man.
Well, apparently he's on the market. Maybe somebody can cook them for him.
Yeah.
Would probably be at the top of the list.
I hear you. Yeah.
Hey, now wait a minute. Now your tribal chief might not approve of that. Now your tribal chief, he might not approve of that.
Tribal chief has nothing to worry about. All fun here, guys. We're not delusional. We just like to have a good time.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even Mina says she wanted to have a good time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mina said, yeah, that's what it's about. Let me sit down here for 2 hours for a good time watch this show. While you watching this thing. All right.
We're gonna get to your comments here in just a sec, guys. Because I know these comments are piling up, guys. We ain't forgot about y'all, guys.
Mina says hi.
There she is.
Oh, hey, Mina, how you doing?
She's doing good.
All right. Buddy's just huge, man.
But he can move with his size, though, man. That's the thing.
Of course he can. Of course he can.
I mean, that joker, he's that big, but he can move like Rey Mysterio.
He would have did well in the 90s, Chris.
He's very versatile.
Yes. Look at that, man. I mean, come on, man. This is pretty decent so far. I mean, you know.
What are you talking about? They haven't done nothing yet, man.
I mean, I said decent, man. I said he was like a
I definitely think
world
Buddy Matthews is trying to play with Adam Cole a little bit.
He is.
Mind games with the
Yeah,
handshake
little cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they slipping out of each other's arms and everything. Just
chain wrestling.
If I was Cole, man, I would be. I was Adam Cole, I'd be in the gym. Oh,
I don't know if he's playing possum. I don't know if he's playing possum or not.
I hope he's playing possum.
Yeah, he might be playing possum.
Yeah, now he's walking pretty decent. Kyle O'Reilly out there looking at him.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
What's going on?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think nothing wrong with it, man.
He probably got that tape wrapped up so tight up under that boot, it ain't even funny.
Man, you talking about somebody to be working his tail. If I had lost my woman, you know, and I don't think Britt did. Oh God.
Whew.
I never really cared for Britt Baker, to tell you the truth. But the way she, you know, I look at her now, a little different than I did when she came back than I did before she had left. But I think she looks better now than she did before she had left. But yeah, if I had lost my woman, I was really in love with her. But I'd be working out. I'd do everything I could to look the best I could.
The revenge body, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Revenge body and going out there and being successful.
You know, come out there looking like Buddy Matthews or something.
Yeah, success is the best revenge, man.
Let's get some of these comments real quick, guys, because I know y'all chiming in.
Oh yeah.
Joe Z says pockets need AEW is right. If KT he be worse at local rec center, he be against a hot dog vendor part-time roofer. Good, what in the world?
Wow.
Josie said, "Oh my God! If that plumber Dean Ambrose loses his title to this schlub, I think I might be done with all elite jobbers for a while."
I think Mox is going to keep it.
Yeah, if he better not move. If he does, like I say, I'm just gonna. I don't know how much. Wow.
I'm gonna do like Triple H. I'm gonna write an angry tweet, and I'm not gonna watch their product no more because
exactly.
Oh man,
that was so funny, man. That was hilarious. But he was right, though, man. He was right.
Yep. Because I mean, you got some wrestling fans that do that though.
Yo, I know, man. I'm gonna give my.
Oh, it'd be funny to see them bitch on social media and then they're right back the next week. I've probably been guilty of that too. Maybe, I don't know.
Dang, man. Sleeper hole from Buddy Matthews.
It's still real to us sometimes. I stick with that.
But one of Harry's 18 favorite moves, boy.
Man, not unless Johnny Weaver was doing it. And I don't even know if you guys know who that is.
I heard him, boy. I think he was like a announcer or something by the time.
But he wasn't an announcer by the time you started wrestling. I mean, start watching, but he still wrestled every now and then. Him and Tully Blanchard would get into it out there, you know, when they was out there announcing. He used to be announcing with Bob Caudle and David Crockett and all those guys, Johnny Weaver. But Johnny Weaver would still wrestle every now and then, man. But he was incredible. He was an incredible wrestler.
Mac Man said, Joe Z, that's just mean. He cracking up. Joe Z says, sorry, you know it's true.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I want you.
Joe Z says Mercedes Monet the biggest waste of money in wrestling. Wow.
Hey, man.
We got some back and forth going on. Buddy Matthews has got the upper hand right this second. Superplex from the top rope.
Joe Z, honestly,
Adam Cole countered with a neck breaker.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, you way ahead. Yeah, you way.
Ooh.
I'm just not getting to the superplex.
Goodness sake! Oh my goodness! No flipping way, man! In the world.
Yeah, and then
that was actually pretty cool. Now that they played,
it was.
Yeah, that was a nice
that
sequence.
Big man up and do that, reverse that, and.
But what's up with Adam Cole and his spray tan he got on, man? What's up with Adam Cole and his spray tan?
Man, he watched doggone Friends. I don't know if you never really watched the episodes, I guess.
No, I've never watched a single episode.
I think I'm like probably like the only person that's really never watched Friends. I never cared for it.
I never watched it either.
Yeah, Chris didn't watch it.
I heard they were a ripoff of Living Single. That gave me even more reason not to watch them because Living Single was my thing.
Gosh. Yeah,
it wasn't really a ripoff of Living Single. It's a ripoff of Girl.
Oh shoot! Oh, good lord!
Well, a ripoff of Living Single too. Living Single.
Oh my gosh!
I say girlfriends, and that was on at the same time. Girlfriends. And
I got you.
Friends was on.
Buddy out of it, boy. He can cuss, boy. Ain't no way.
But I have to watch it because Hunter, man, that's Hunter's favorite show. Friends and 2.5 Men. And he watched that stuff on a loop. So yeah, so I watched.
Oh, that was nice.
I watched all of them.
All right, Josie said, honestly, if she wasn't there, you wouldn't even care. She's there and nobody cares, so it's quiet when she's jobbing dances to the ring. Wow, man. I can't believe what I just seen. I told you this ain't a half bad match here. I told you. I called it.
Look, man.
It's got some nice surprises in it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, Buddy Matthews have been on top most of this match, but Adam Cole has more skill than Buddy Matthews. He's more skilled.
Adam Cole went off the ropes. Buddy Matthews tried to counter.
He's a better wrestler.
Ooh!
Don't mean he's gonna win though.
There goes the knee.
This joke is so out of shape. Let me see.
He's more in shape than me. I'll say that.
Well, see that you're not a wrestler though, Laura. I mean, and I'm not saying if you was an indie wrestler, but if you was a wrestler making millions of dollars a year like he's doing, then yeah, I got something to say about you about what shape you should be in. But we're not wrestlers. Me, you, and Chris. We ain't making.
Buddy Matthews is taking advantage of his knee.
Yeah, I see that.
They're on the outside of the ring right now.
But almost said, "Oh snap! My Hottie Mac honey is here. Yummy, yummy."
Take, Mama. Wow. Well, Mama, you need to cut that out, girl.
Hey, she wants some more of that. Hey, she wants more with that chocolate cake. Well, she wants something Adam Cole with that chocolate cake.
Yeah. Damn, Alma says, what
one of these days, Alma and I are going to do a watch along on Messenger. We're just going to tweet how hot guys are.
Why I can actually envision that, seeing that. Oh my Lord, that's just. Well, don't feel bad. My wife has a thing for Randy Orton's thighs. Yeah. So don't. Look, man,
Chris, I hope this guy's ankle not hurt like that.
I hope this is part of the show. Hair, this is all part of the show.
I hope 1 second. Oh, I think Adam Cole forfeited the match.
No.
Oh God.
Oh, Buddy Matthews is antagonizing him.
The medical staff is like, he can't go, boy.
Oh, Buddy Matthews is planting seeds into him. I think he's about to come back. You see them eyes now. Woo! Talk about fire and ice.
Oh,
All right, we're back into the fold now.
This joke going back to the ring like Isaiah Thomas did on the basketball court, Chris.
Boy.
I hate this, man. I hate when
we got a hockey fight, boy. We got a hockey fight, boy.
Goodness sake.
Basically, he's about to rip him apart with that knee.
Yeah.
Buddy
stomping his toes. Boy, you stomping that man's toes, boy.
His knee already hurts.
And now you stomping the man's toes.
Super kick. Another one.
Adam. I'm going with Adam in this match. You lost your woman.
Oh no, knee just gave out.
Goodness sake, nice.
Oh, nice super kick.
Yeah.
Another one. Nice.
Oh. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Yep, that knee just buckled. The knee just buckled on him. Oh, and Buddy's like, I'll give you a knee.
Fluky dookie, boy. This is some fluky dookie stuff here, boy.
Ooh, curb stomp.
Wow, man.
And 2 counts.
Pretty good so far, Chris. I have no problem with this match, y'all.
I told you it was a pretty decent match. I told you. I saw it coming.
Yeah.
AJ Scales said, hey, and Chris, it's story time from Adam Cole.
What's going on, AJ?
But Joe Z
Oh, that
back.
was nice.
Oh, Buddy Matthews throwing in the towel for him.
You
Right,
ain't
dude.
stopping
No.
nothing. You ain't stopping nothing.
You ain't stopping nothing, man. Well, nice. Boom.
Oh, nice, boy.
Double kick.
Oh, nice.
We still in the game.
Man, you can't
Adam
let you get
Cole's
the back of the
fighting his
head,
hardest.
boy.
Oh, snap. Boom. Whoa. Psycho knee, man. It's
Yeah, Joel, I think everybody's confused by that. I'm still confused.
oh my gosh, man.
Adam Cole's New Japan here at AEW now. I don't understand how he was a stupid, evil.
With that being said, though, I hadn't really kept up with it until recently. So,
Yeah.
even I was
Look,
confused.
man,
I'm like, wait,
I just-
wasn't it the other way around?
I just don't trust nobody as far as what gimmick they play if they're a hero or face now.
Adam Cole refuses to give up for now.
Okay,
Yeah,
why
he's
is
fighting
Buddy Matthews
Phil
still in
Wow.
moves for
He just turned to MJF.
Good.
MJF is definitely watching this
a
match.
1 count? What is Joker hulking up? What is Joker think he Hulk Hogan now?
Man.
Adam Cole.
We're
think he
having a
Hulk
super
Hogan?
kick party. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Yeah. MJF
Canadian
looked like he
Destroyer.
at Harry Potter's house.
Buddy Matthews rolled out of the ring.
Wow.
That was smart.
But you know what though, man? Was Buddy Matthews trained by Seth Rollins or something? Because he's still in all Seth's moves, man.
I don't know. I have no idea who he was trained by.
They did work together for a while. You never know.
Yeah, because he took his buckle bomb and took his curb stomp. I'm like, good Lord, man. What?
He's a visionary after all. I did get a chance to watch Raw today. That was a good Raw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Raw was good. Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
Yeah, it was.
Oh, somebody just won. Won lose. Let's see who's gonna win. We heard the bell. Just find out who won.
Goodness. Oh, God almighty, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Kyle O'Reilly's just acknowledging the win.
I can definitely get that 3 stars, man.
I got 3 stars. Yeah, I got 3 stars, man. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely 3 stars.
It definitely has some high points. A lot of back and forth action. They're definitely telling a story with Adam Cole, with his state of mind.
Yeah.
How is he physically?
Now, hopefully, this motivates Adam to start working out a little bit more. Hopefully, this kind of lit a spark. And okay, Adam got the mic.
Who the hell the real Adam Cole is? And for that, buddy, I thank you.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gave Buddy Matthews his flowers, and now it went black. This ain't good.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Okay.
I would
Okay,
too,
hold on.
man. I would too.
Okay, it went black. Now, what's gonna happen now?
He's shaking hands with Malachi Black, and the look on his face. I would too. I would be like, yeah. Thanks for coming. Bye. You want to give us your 2 cents? Yeah. That was kind of cool. I was expecting like a bloodbath or something, and it was just something as simple as that. But I like the story that it told right there. Yeah. That was badass. I ain't gonna lie. I think the crowd enjoyed that too.
Yeah, that was cool. And I like seeing
to a private party.
And I like seeing Alistair in a suit. It's a different look.
I wasn't too amused, man. 3 stars. That's all I gotta say. It was pretty good, though.
I think Mina's agreeing with you, Harry.
Well, I gotta get one of them private party shirts, boy.
Well, yeah, man, them guys used to party with Diddy, man. You don't want to get one of them shirts.
Oh, stop.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
that'd be a hell of a storyline. We survived Diddy.
Heck yeah. That joker look like he's already greased up.
You know, to be all over that if he was still running WWE. Y'all survived Diddy.
Oh God, that would Vince probably would do something like that.
Boy,
party too with him. I didn't tell you the truth.
He probably did, boy.
Heck yeah.
Joke down that 1980s tank top over there, boy.
Yeah, he does, man.
No, every dude used to wear one of them tank tops back in the 80s, boy.
I don't know where in the world he got that.
I don't know if y'all noticed, like, speaking of the whole Diddy thing, between that and the whole Nickelodeon thing, what was that? Dark Side of
Childhood Stars.
Thank you. It was that was on Netflix or whatever. Like like for us millennials, our childhood is ruined from top to bottom. Like, what else is next? Do we even want to know?
Wow. All right, Joel said Adam Cole was okay in New Japan. Okay, you already had that one, right?
Yeah.
All right, Joel said, what was this dude's name in WWE?
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, I thought it was Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, it was just Buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, Alma Clark says, I believe in Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, was it? No, it was something. It was Buddy Murphy. I'm sorry.
Oh, Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, it was Buddy Murphy. Yeah, that's true.
I said that way too quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it was Buddy Murphy. Yeah, it was.
Alma, I hate to break it to you. He's in the acetol club right there with Randy. No acetol.
Wow. No. She calling herself bootylicious. She calls herself that, the bootylicious baddie. Not him.
I remember Randy joked about it on Twitter years back. Like, it was really funny. It was like, oh, the poor soul knows.
Yeah,
it's okay to have fun sometimes, y'all.
I'm like, Randy, some things you don't need to put on social media, Randy. Some things you just don't need to put on social media. Ask Xavier Woods.
Man, Xavier Woods, man, that's a superstar.
Like I said, some things you don't need to post on social media. Ask Xavier Woods.
Hey, man, look, he can go down as he's like Tretch, man, from Naughty by Nature. Go down with one good porn movie, man. Hey, he likes the tag team too, man.
Wow.
Well, that's kind of funny, man. That is kind of funny. Every time I see Sorrell, man, I think about that. I'm like, that's the first thing to pop up. I hate to say it. I'm like, oh my God.
But when they had that rap off though with the Usos and Jimmy brought that up, but I was like,
that was funny.
I was like, oh. I was like, oh my gosh. And one of my friends was like, what is he talking about? What is he talking? I was like, if you don't know, you just
man, look, if I was him, if I was Xavier, I would have pulled that doggone R. Kelly move on him, man. I'll be like, look, that was my brother. Just like R. Kelly said, you know, those videos, R. Kelly said that was his brother, boy. That's what I would have told him. That was my brother. That wasn't me.
Speaking of R. Kelly, I was on TikTok the other day. After Raw had went off the air, is somebody had did like trapped in the closet with the Usos and Sami Zayn. It was hilarious.
Oh man,
wow. That's hilarious.
I'm like, not R. Kelly.
No. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
All right, Joe said Cole looks like my mechanic and Moxley looks like my plumber. All elite jobbers. Goodness sake, man.
But Joe killing him, boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There we go.
All right, Max says this is ridiculous. What's next? Brian Cage versus Hook. Shaking my head. Probably.
Hey man, hey, now look, don't knock my man Brian Cage. Now don't knock him.
No, what he's saying is basically, the contrast of those two, Adam Cole and Buddy Matthews. I'm about to say Buddy Murphy, but he's talking about the contrast of the size and everything.
Clearly not what it used to be. I don't know if it'll ever be the same. It's got to be getting yourself. But what I'm paying you for is pretending that me and you would ever work. Because guys like Adam Cole and MJF, they are meant to be enemies, not friends. Quit kidding yourself into thinking that you
Turn it down just a little bit, Chris.
And you don't believe it. I don't even need it to explain myself. Because I'll give you these examples. In MJF's tenure here at AEW, look what he did to Wardlow. Look what he did to Sandy Clark.
Yeah, what happened to Wardlow? We ain't seen Wardlow in a while, man. I forgot about that Joker, man.
They jobbed him out of there, man.
That's crazy.
You know what? I would give it a thumbs up on this right here, to be honest with you.
I could give it
a back.
Okay. I could go with this.
I'll be happy to teach you another lesson. One down, two hands.
Man, this thing all over the place, man.
Yeah, I went to start talking and it kind of went blank, and I'm like,
Not bad, Chris. What you think about that segment?
I can give it a thumbs up all day on that, man.
I'd give it a thumbs up, man, but wow. Look, I don't know if I believe Adam Cole that much.
I sent that to Harry. I couldn't get you come up right now, Chris, but I did send it to Harry.
Oh, okay.
No, send it.
Oh, that's yeah, Kyle Fletcher. I was wondering.
Kyle Fletcher and
you're gonna shave that head, boy.
Don Callis annoys me to no end.
Why does he still got that fake scar on his forehead, man?
The man himself, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
That's why I ain't understanding.
Oh my God.
He's calling out Ospreay.
And I doubt if he'll show up.
Oh, he won't show up. Blah, blah, blah.
That's pretty doggone good, Laura. Appreciate it. Oh man, that video she sent me. Who was this dude, Chris?
It's Kyle Fletcher, man.
I thought there was.
No, there's somebody else coming out.
Oh, that's the other member of United Empire.
Oh wow.
It looks like he just got beat up or left the ball.
Yeah.
He's trying to hug the guy, and he's like,
What's going on?
I wish I could look you in the eyes right now and say the exact same thing to you. But you're out here calling out Will when you know very well he's laid up at home because of what you did to him. You're standing here and you're calling out someone that you and I together would call brother. So when I stand here and I look at you, man, I don't even know who I'm looking at. You don't know who you're looking at. You don't know?
Wow.
You think I've changed? The only thing that has happened since you've been away is I have opened my eyes to your truth. Don Callis is helping me see Will Ospreay.
Man.
Don Callis is a master manipulator. When will these people ever figure that out?
Exactly, man. He was what they used to call himself in ECW on TNT.
He was Jackal in WWE. That kind of
WWE.
that yeah, and that sounds just about right because he's a jackass.
And let me see. I know in ECW he always came out talking about the network. The network. The network won't let us do this.
I kind of like this a little bit.
He's such a tool.
Yes.
Man, where did it come from, man? Look. I know he's in the group in this partner, but I'm telling you, this guy like he been eating doggone chili at Waffle House.
But it looks like he just got out of a fight or just left the bar or something, boy.
Well, like I say, it looked like he been working third shift, went to Waffle House, got something to eat, just threw on a wife beater or whatever, and just now came out of the Waffle House with a jacket on. All you gotta do is put some
I
chili
have
on
a feeling they're going to turn against Callis and Kyle Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he is facing Commander on Collision this weekend.
Okay.
I have to be sure to watch it. I've always liked Commander. He is so impressive to me. I just wish he would win some matches.
I like that. Who's that guy with the bull mask on? Or the big
All right. She's in Renee's interviewing Hangman.
And last week, Tony Khan made it official that after the year, it will be you versus Jay White. Jay White has some choices.
Him versus Jay White at Full Gear.
At Redemption. What's your reaction to that?
In July, Jay White.
Hey man, that page unhinged, boy.
On the AEW Men's World Championship, but I knocked him out in the second round. And Jay, you can lay the blame at Christian's feet all you want, but it was me. It wasn't him. It was me who hurt you so bad that you spent 3 months at home. And when you come back looking for me. Not the championship, a mistake. It was me, a mistake. It was me. You look to bring up our record. Our record is 4-1 after you beat me at Wrestle Dream. And you beat me. I will give you that. And now you are offering me redemption. Let me make something very clear.
Are they doing like a best of 7 with this, Harry?
That's what it seemed like it is.
Yeah, because he just mentioned the record of 4-1. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that they're bringing that back in a way, especially like with the ones between Carmella Hayes and Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was. It was. It kind of give people that feel of a feud, a rivalry, and that's right. One thing that wrestling needs to get back to: a rivalry feud, to where these
right.
things go on. You
want your you have your big rivalry, and then you have your second one. You have these little ones, and I think WWE's been doing a really good job of handling that again.
They getting back to it, and look like
secondary feuds can be just as good.
Oh yeah.
And now that Raw is back in a 2-hour format right now, that just gives them the challenge to make the most of their time.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I don't even know what he said. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much going on here, people.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. All right. BCC looks like they're making their way out. They're down the hall.
What the heck? Yep, that's what they're doing. The heck y'all all mad about? Oh, man, they come out there like they ticked off.
Did somebody tell y'all no?
That junk is funny.
They're not happy about something. Ooh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
Did somebody spoil their dinner and catering? I don't know.
That's the way they're at. I mean, it's cracking me up. All right, Josie said this match will end in Sheamus, House of Black will interfere. Smash. Okay. Okay.
House of Black, I like that.
Thanks. Josie says chat is slow. Okay.
Sorry.
No, okay. Josie says told you guys smosh. Okay. Matt Magnum says look like Adam Cole doesn't like being called chicken. Well, I guess not, man. Don't look like it. Josie says, is there metal in his knee or something like Lex Luger's forearm? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Says, rumor has it that AJ Styles will be out a year due to an injury in the Carmelo Hayes match. Wow.
I did hear that.
Man, wow. Feel bad. Hopefully AJ Styles is able to come back quicker than that. But, hey, stay out as long as possible. Josie, AJ Styles has been on the downsizing last year. He needs time off to come back fresh. He does, but yeah, he came back in really good shape. Remember, Laura? I mean, when he did come back this last time, he came back in very good shape. Josie, go ahead.
I was reading the comment, not a Canadian Destroyer fan. I'm from Canada. Okay. So back about 20 years ago, the Canadian Destroyer was amazing. Petey Williams did it. Once he did it, you was done. Like, over. Finito. And over the years, like, everybody's starting to do it, and they're kind of like, it's just kind of like a flashy move now. But back in like 2004, nobody's seen that before. So when Petey Williams did it, that was it. So I can see his point. But yeah, way back when it first came out, it was the business. It really was.
Yeah, and now it's awesome to see too in WWE because you rarely see it over there.
Right.
So when they do a move like that, you be like, "Oh, wow, y'all actually y'all do it." I mean, wow,
That's what I think too. I think we could very well see Bobby Lashley debut tonight. We'll see.
Yeah.
Harry, I'm about to say, go back to that comment, Harry.
All right, Mag. Well, you talking about the one on Mag?
No, man. You just passed Joe Z.
He said not a Canadian.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, wait a minute. Not a Canadian Destroyer fan. I'm from Canada.
Oh, you skipped ahead. Okay, I see what you did. You skipped ahead.
Yeah, I didn't see. Okay. All right, Mag says 2.5 to 3 stars on the Adam Cole match. We gave it 3 stars, Mag. Let's see. Josie, I think Bobby Lashley appears tonight. Help Shelton beat Swerve Lashley at next pay-per-view.
I can see that happening. We'll see.
Yeah, Josie, House of Jobbers. All right, Josie says Malachi Black, laugh out loud, and crowd chants, holy snap. First 3
I'm not a fan jobber, am I? I thought that was cool.
Wow. All right, Josie says, wait, is that Fallen Angel from TNA?
Yep, that's him.
No, Christopher Daniels. 2 different people.
Okay. Thanks. All right, Magnum says, I wonder if Shelton Benjamin will show up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Josie says, no way, did not so young anymore Bucks lose the private parts. Come on, man.
Oh, I also saw a thing on TikTok too. I guess it was on Being the Elite at one point.
Right.
It was the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega at a Backstreet Boys concert. It was fabulous. I loved it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was amazing. I was like, I knew Kenny Omega was husband material. I would have somebody to go with me there.
Josie, Bobby Lashley thank appears and helps Shelton Benjamin. You think Bobby Lashley will appear and help Shelton Benjamin? That could be the case.
Okay, are they still called the Blackpool Combat Club or?
I'm not sure. I think they are. All right, Alma Clark says 2.8 stars for the B90 that was on the Adam Cole match, Buddy Matthews. Yeah, 2.8, that's 3 stars. All right, Raymond R. Jones says, what's good, straight up wrestling? What's up, Raymond R. Jones? In the house. All right, Josie says, I heard today Vince was back in business, was making an entertainment company. Guess not going quiet in night. Yeah, I'll actually.
He needs to sit down somewhere. Just enjoy what time you got. Because you in the world you in the world of mess. You up there in age.
I'm trying to tell you, him and Diddy, boy, they're gonna be cellmates.
Oh wow. Josie says, "What's up, Ray?"
All right, what y'all got to say?
All right, Josie says, "We're watching all elite jobbers. We're watching all elite jobbers." Wow.
Now that's another joker that stays in shape too, man. Pop, that joker stays in shape too.
Yeah, he does.
He says one day we'll understand what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Josie says, Adam Cole quoted me $4.99 on a water pump for my pickup. Wow. Josie says, "Oh God, Don Callis, Mr. Cyrus, Mr. Damn Stupid Screwdriver."
He's basically flipping the script on Orange Cassidy. He's like, I challenged you by taking out Chucky T.
Okay.
Matthew Holland says, "Hi, John Witherspoon and Mr. Calvin." Matt Madam says, "Cal Fletcher walking out like he's Duke Nukem or something." Wow. Josie says, "Yeah, Callis looks like a hard-boiled egg." Josie says, "All Cal Fletcher says is the best, the best, the best."
Who's in charge? And everybody pointed.
All right, Chris. Laura, y'all give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
All right.
The one thing that I always love is Mox has a wonderful way with words in his vocabulary.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I think we lost Harry. Yeah, Mox is asking a question where at when. I will not. You will not fight me in the mountaintop. You will fight me in the valley.
When that happens, you will not fight me on the mountaintop. You will fight me in the valley. And you better be ready to die in that valley, because believe me, this valley right here is the valley I am willing to die in.
Wow. Okay.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. He's a real cool customer. He's got at least 3 for the shot.
Why are y'all sacrificing Wheeler? What the hell?
Let's see right now.
He's the weakest link.
They're sacrificing Wheeler. What the hell?
He's the weakest link.
Yeah, basically.
Sprinting for a chair.
Oh, he's coming. Orange Cassidy just came out and attacked Mox. He saved Wheeler. Now they all ganged up on Orange Cassidy. Oh no, it was a setup. It was a setup. Why y'all play with me like that? Now I'm mad at y'all. Y'all know Whittler is one of my favorite people at AEW. Y'all had to play with my fangirl feelings like that. We had several folks come out.
I see. Here comes Evil Uno. We ain't seen him in weeks.
You have to appreciate Dark Order's tenacity. They know they're going to get like tore apart every week, but they still come out there and try.
And they used to be something too. They actually used to be something.
I would definitely like to see something more with them. Because they got the talent. It's just kind of like they're kind of there now.
Exactly.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit y'all back in catering and chill. Oh, a fight needs to break out. Y'all going out.
Oh snap! Guess
Oh,
who
they got
just
the
come to
chair.
save the day? Did a tribute from Sting. Look at there. That was pretty damn cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Darby Allin.
Yep. Yeah, Darby came from the ceiling at like Sting back in the day. That was pretty cool. That was a nice touch.
Damn.
He
Okay.
attacked Mox, but he
I don't
quickly
think the
got
table. I don't
apprehended.
think the table was supposed to break like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad it happened. You know, he came down safely.
Yeah.
All right, Darby getting back in the fold. He's attacking Claudio. And we got some more folks out here. Private parties out there.
Private party, y'all got a match. What y'all doing? Unless y'all gonna segue into y'all's match from this fight.
Daniel Garcia and them just came out.
Leo Rush out there.
We got all kinds of mess going on.
Yeah, we do. This is craziness, man. Leo Rush look like he in his pajamas.
And the Young Bucks music is playing while all this is going on. Oh, that's why Private Party came out. Okay, yeah, they're about to do their match now.
Yeah, segue into that match.
Well, we're pretty much past the first hour. I thought it would have been pretty entertaining.
Man, they still fighting out there, boy.
They still fighting in the crowd. They got all kinds of stuff going on. You wouldn't know which way to look.
Exactly. I'd be like, I hate to be a cameraman tonight, boy.
They're better than me because I've been like, look, I can't do it. Here.
But my ADD won't let me pay attention. I'm sorry.
Right, yeah. Shoot, my anxiety would be like at an all-time high. Just about any time I go to a show or like do like a meet and greet or something like that, I'm exhausted by the end of the night because of my anxiety.
Oh, really?
Do you know how hard it is not to act like a complete fool in front of them?
Man, it's like with me, if I'm doing a big show, doing like commentary on a big show, Harry will tell you I will not eat that whole day. If the show,
Really?
I will wake up early, do the show, probably won't eat till like 1 or 2 because I'm so jacked up. I'm so jacked up on energy and just excitement.
All right, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Private Party to break up. I got to have them win.
Yeah, exactly. And why is this Joker just like Pee Wee Herman? That is so funny.
Oh, Jesus. Talking about Justin Roberts.
Yeah. I'm dressed like Pee Wee Herman.
I need them to do some Backstreet Boys gear just one time.
Oh my gosh. Well, one of them coming out looking like Lance Bass or something? The other one looking like
no,
Justin
that's in sync.
That let you know I don't pay attention to them boys.
It's okay. If you would actually know, I'd probably worry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Out of all of them back in the 90s, Backstreet Boys was my boy band. I liked Hanson for a while. NSYNC was okay. 98 Degrees is all right, but Backstreet Boys was it for me.
And
I couldn't decide between Nick and AJ.
I'm trying to think. Who's the group that actually started this whole boy band thing, though?
Back in the 90s.
Oh gosh, it was.
Well, back in the mid 90s, it would be like Hanson.
What?
It was starting to blow up. Well, Backstreet Boys and them were starting to blow up over in Europe, but Hanson really started getting over in the U.S.
Okay, who was Marky Mark with? What group was he with?
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That was early 90s.
You talking about New Kids on the Block, man?
New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, his brother, Mark Wahlberg's brother. But
yeah,
no,
that's what I was talking about. Yeah, New Kids.
Yeah, Hanson. Yeah, they came after New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, they came out like in 95, 96.
Yeah.
And I was that delusional 13-year-old that swore she was going to marry Taylor Hanson.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
You probably still got the posters on your wall, don't you?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? They were on The Masked Singer around the time my dad passed away, and I told him that I knew how whatever they were dressed up as. I was like, that's got to be Hanson. But he had passed away by the time the reveal happened, and I just know if he was alive to have seen that, he would still razz me about it. I knew you still like Hanson. I knew you did. No, you just don't forget some voices.
What you think about the look? What y'all think about the brawl, man? I just saying that. I'm shaking my head.
Man, it was nuts. Yeah, everybody was out there.
It was all over.
And Darby Allin coming
out like
I really
liked the nice touch with Darby.
Yeah, that was silly.
I was waiting for you to jump out there, Harry.
I was laughing my tail off. I'm like, and Darby.
Oh, that was nice.
What was messed up about it? Darby's supposed to have dominated and cleared the ring. You're gonna do Sting, let him dominate, clear the ring. But he got picked up by Claudio Castagnoli and thrown over there to that announcer's table, which was already.
He came back though. He back.
He did.
Well, he did.
The crowd really liked that though.
I don't know what I'm gonna rate that though.
I just give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. But I
think it was a good way to top the hour off. They really did really good with the fake out with Wheeler. I really thought, I was like, don't sacrifice him. And then it was a setup, played with my fangirl feelings, and I got mad.
Yeah. Did you get Josie? You get Josie on this comment? All Kyle Fletcher says is the best. I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch up with all these things, Rod. This thing going on here.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna watch this.
Okay. Armor Car says Ducalis, the used car Carney Oh
yeah, he looks like a used car salesman. That's great.
Yeah. And Matthew Holland says yesterday was 5 years John Witherspoon passed away. Wow.
Already?
Yeah. Don't seem like it.
No.
What's going on, Christine?
He accidentally hit his partner.
Howdy. Oh, Miss Allura, good to see you.
Hey. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodness sake. Whoa.
But hit him with the bell, boy. It's over, boy.
Boy, he bailed him out, boy. He bailed him out.
Boy, I know he bailed him out, boy.
Goodness sake.
So they got a clean sweep going on in the World Series.
Wow, 4-0 Yankees already there. Not done yet, I guess. Okay.
But the Yankees gonna try to go all the way to Game 6. Boy.
You can tell he was pretty pissed off, man, when Ice Cube was out there rapping, and he was doing that rap song, man. That Joker talking about telling them to bow down, and all that. You had some of them Yankees that was dancing to it, man. But you had some of them guys, they was really pissed off, Chris.
Jeez.
They felt real disrespect. They bow down, boy.
East Coast versus West Coast slows on, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, they was pretty pissed. All right, Joe Z said the jobber pop. Oh wow. Christine Salsa Girl, hello at Mag. How are things down your way?
And we got color. Already.
Joe Z said yes, little Papa Pump. Wow, Joe Z. All right, Raymond says, I said that last week about Bobby Lashley. I would love for him to come out here tonight. Goodness sake, man. Wow. Did he get popped? Did he get busted open when he got hit by that bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Bucks are definitely have taken over this match.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Private Party can get it together.
All right, my man AJ says, goodness. Hey, Harry, The Rock said he would challenge the AEW champion John Moxley at AEW. Come on, man.
Come on,
Superplex
man.
to the outside.
Pay-per-view.
Superplex on the inside.
Ugh. Become the new AEW champion if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Come on, AJ.
Man, come on. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, gosh, man. Wow.
The Young Bucks definitely have control of this match right at this moment.
Oh, yeah, they do. All right, Mag says, Christine Saucy Girl, I'm great, Saucy Girl. How about yourself? All right, Jay-Z said, why does Moxley still come through crowd? Supposed to be like this kind of NWO thing they're doing where hate AEW and fans so shouldn't fans be like throwing cups and stuff at him? I don't know at them. I don't know, man.
I think they cut down on that. I think every arena could be different.
Yeah.
I know
they definitely advise
not
to do that now.
But Greenville, you can't do nothing, boy. You look like you pulling out your camera, boy. They're gonna throw you out the building. Boy.
Yeah, the woman just last time a few weeks ago when that SmackDown kept coming up and down the doggone aisle, man. Just makes people pulling out, just take a picture. You can't do that. I'm like, what? People like, what? It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I hate when they get over, like they overdo it. Sometimes it's like chill out now. Look,
exactly.
I remember one show. This one guy, like, I was on the floor, and this one guy was sitting in the corner the whole time, like,
oh wow,
like, dude, really? Come on.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. As much money as you pay, you should be able to take pictures or take a little bit of video if you want to on your camera.
I was like I know at one show it was one of the shows Mox when he was Dean Ambrose at the time was headlining Raw. And I was in the aisleway seat, so I stepped to the side to get a picture of him. And the lady's like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "Well, I paid $100-something. Yes, I can. I'm
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you trying to take a picture of the president or something, man. Like
but I understand,
you trying to take a picture of a diplomat or something coming through, and you're a terrorist or something. That's what he acts.
I understand. But that lady, I understand they're trying to do their job, but it gets annoying sometimes.
But that lady, boy, she was just doing too much, man. She was a menace.
Up and down. Christine Saucy Girl, other than being in a tornado watch, I'm good. Okay, Mag. Wow. Yeah, hopefully y'all don't get hit with one, man.
All right, we got action going on back in the ring.
Joe Z Cesaro has been grouped with this plumber Moxley. Think Cesaro is a good wrestler? Yeah, he's great. I think he should be in there. I smell Moxley a plastic bag attempted murder coming. Man, God almighty. Wow, Joe. Well, Joe, he calling out everything, Chris. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, Mag, doing well, my friend. Be safe. Hope it goes away. I do too, Mag. Yeah, praying that it goes away. Christine Saucy Girl, Laura cracked me up.
I'm glad I could help. I want to, baby.
All right, Josie says, laugh out loud. So Cesaro handled orange pockets like a child. What a jobber. What? Oh, snap. Mark Cassidy up there trying to put in some work. Yo, if Pockets wins title, I'm done with AEW. I'm with you, man. I don't know about all that, him winning the title.
I don't think he'll win. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
I'll be so stunned.
It was a ploy. They faked it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very good twist, even though they hurt my fangirl feelings.
You still talking about that Wheeler Yuta?
Yeah, I'm responding to one of the comments. All right, Private Party looks to gain
they looking
traction
good
back in this match. Double forfeit.
But do they look good enough to win these titles?
I don't know. Josie, wait, why is one dude they just attacked, still friends with? They just tried to break his neck.
That was what I was talking about. They faked it. They faked everybody out.
Well, I knew they were gonna win. I knew they were gonna win like that.
Yeah, I know. Mama was mad about that, huh?
Yeah, Mama was mad about
Christine
that.
Saucy Girl says, I like Darby.
Yeah, Darby, he's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. All right, Josie says, wow, Darby 5'5", 125-pound midget. No, he's not. He's almost as bad as Marco Stunt. What Carney's?
God, no, he ain't that small, man.
No, he's not.
Trust me, man. He's actually got some. He's what?
Whoa, that was neat.
Yeah, he's my height. Yeah, he is. I was shocked. Yeah, he's not as thick as I am, but he's height wise, man. He's at least 5'9", 5'10". You know, he's up there. You know,
nice.
Not as tall as I am, but almost.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I don't like that the Young Bucks are still in control, but
and what's up with the pearls in the hair? What's that all about?
I don't know.
That's kind of, I don't know. It seems kind of Diddy-ish to me. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Man, what in the world is Joker got in that got it under that tape?
Joker biting them, boy.
I know he is.
Joker think he Abdul.
Joker bloodthirsty or something?
Well, think he Abdul the Butcher, boy.
Yeah, Darby's going to be champ one day. I don't know when, but
yeah,
I definitely think he does deserve the title in due time. He has done a lot for AEW.
Who?
Yeah, Darby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's one of the four pillars.
Yeah, go through a wall for him.
But you know what though? That day when he does finally become champion, man, that crowd is gonna be so crazy. They gonna lose their mind.
Say it's gonna be a bigger Jacob Armor chain crowd, Chris.
Boy, I believe it will be.
What are y'all gonna do now?
All right, Josie says, hate Darby, a jackass Sting ripoff. The day they make Darby champ I'll start watching for a while, and they will make Darby champ eventually. Darby, I think Darby will
make it. What are y'all doing? Oh, what are y'all doing?
Ooh.
I don't see Darby on a run, but I can see him.
They done dragged him all the way to the top of the entranceway.
Oh, Lord.
The Young Bucks. So they're going to try to isolate the other guy.
God,
come on,
almighty.
now. I need y'all to win so y'all can stay together.
So Kennedy. So who's left in that? Kennedy?
Okada. They got Okada out there.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, wow, Okada, man, wow.
Christine Saucy Girl, they suck. Young Clucks are losers.
Okada, man.
Oh my God.
Okada is on the boo list, as Marie would say.
They done messed this dude up. God. I mean, he don't mean nothing no more, man.
I'm trying to tell you, I still vision if you had Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Okada in WWE, the matchups would be insane.
Oh, there is no doubt.
You don't think so, Laura?
Do what?
If you had the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Okada, and Will Ospreay all in WWE, the matchups they would have will be amazing.
Considering this new era of WWE, perhaps.
Well, I don't know if Kenny's ever gonna come back though. That's the thing.
I don't think they would let the Bucks get away with near the stuff that they do now.
Oh heck no! That wouldn't happen over there. They will have to earn every bit. They will have to earn every doggone stripe they get over there. They will have to earn it. And to tell you the truth, I think they could. I think
Private Party's not giving up, y'all. I hope they stay in. I hope they're staying in the game.
Getting his head right, boy. This joke look like a darn game of table tennis, boy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Young Bucks will have to be the Rock and Roll Express and get out. I mean, them guys will have to work they butts off, and I think they would too. But I mean, here they, like you said, oh Lord, they just get away with anything. The Young Bucks
would have great matches, no doubt. But yeah, as far as what they can do now, they're not going to get the pull like Cody's doing. You know, Cody gained their respect.
Yeah.
Cody gained their respect.
Yes.
Fell out, boy.
Oh, near fall. I thought they had it.
That joker just fell out, boy. He couldn't even. How you faked him out?
In the world?
Boy, he almost had him here with your favorite move, the foot roll up, boy.
God almighty, man.
Oh, he keeps kicking out. He ain't going down without a fight.
Bam! Got him that time.
God,
Isaiah is definitely the MVP of this match.
Isaiah Kennedy,
he's hanging in there.
What you about to say?
But this might be a 3-star match, Harry. But
I got it at 3. I got it at 3.2, man. All right, Joe Z says, "Oh my gosh, Daniel Garcia is such a carny waste. Stupid dance looks like a piece of chew. Looks like the popcorn vendor. Another age."
Oh, the guy came back. The other dude came back.
Man, you can stop with that. Oh, almost like I've been a one-wing angel.
God almighty, man.
Boy, I got this at 3.5 now, boy.
I got it at 3.3.
They're getting this is awesome chance.
So if it is,
hold on. No. Oh!
That reverse Frankenstein. That reverse Frankenstein is so beautiful, boy.
Now I got it at 3.5. Oh my gosh.
This is it. Yeah.
Wow. 3.5 stars, man.
Yeah.
They earned that.
Wow. That was a pretty good match. That was a pretty good match. I will say that.
We got new tag champs, but the Bucks stole the titles. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Joe Z says Private Party sucks.
Let them go.
They better give it to him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sign of respect. They put the titles on their shoulders.
Goodness sake, man! Wow,
that was good. I was hoping they would win.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, that was good one.
I didn't think Private Party.
They earned that. That was what. Yeah, they definitely earned that. They worked. Those are one of the teams that worked really hard too. So I'm glad to see them get this moment. Man.
That might be the match of the night for real, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think this team would even still be together. Yeah.
When they had that stipulation, I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
Almost 3.5 years ago. Wow.
I don't know how they would have drew with this card in Greenville, man.
Good for them. I'm happy for them.
I wonder how they would have drew here.
I have no clue. Matthew Holland says, "Where's John Witherspoon at?" All right, Joe Z says, only thing I can't stand about not so young Bucks, they have Reebok pumps. Love the deep brown pumps back in the day and cross trainer pumps I had. Yeah.
Oh heck yeah, but them D Brown. But Josie, I had the Shacks, but I had the Shacks. But Harry tell you, I had the Shacks.
Yeah, Max
yeah,
says,
new edition up there too. Definitely.
Yeah, as far as the modern
80s.
era, if you want to go past the Jackson 5 and the Osmond brothers and stuff like that, yeah, it was New Edition that started. New Edition is the one who started the wave of the boy bands. New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
John Moxley and Orange Cassidy is official for Full Gear.
Yeah, but
Jamie
Mag,
Hayter
I
and
agree with you,
Penelope Ford backstage with Renee. Jamie Hayter is rocking this Daphne from Scooby Doo.
Oh wow, yeah, she looks so different. But yeah, Mag, I'm with you on that new edition. Yeah, that New Kids on the Block. I bought their first record.
I didn't like New Edition until they got older, man. When they were young, I couldn't stand their tail, boy.
Popcorn music, man. Bubblegum. I really didn't care that much for them. They sounded just like the Jackson 5. But
I couldn't stand them jokers, boy.
The New Kids on the Block,
all
man.
Right. Penelope Ford and Jamie Hayter is set for next week on Dynamite. Okay. I'm glad to see Penelope Ford back. She's somebody I've always liked.
I like her. I like her a lot too. The New Edition should have been a lot bigger than what they were. Put it that way.
I'm trying to tell you that Mr. Telephone Man, boy, that killed it for me. Boy. I was like, oh Lord.
Tell of the tape, Swerve and Shelton.
Okay. Raymond R. Jones, what is Private Party when the tag team titles and join John Moxley call Private Party break up and one of them?
I was just down there in Orangeburg, boy.
What is he talking about, man?
Tell the tape, man. Tell the tape, boy.
No, I'm looking at Raymond R. Jones. What he said. What is Private Party when the tag team titles and John join John Moxley, call Private Party break up, and one of them go to join the Hurt?
Oh my God, this is going to be so good.
Hope that don't happen.
Yeah, Shelton and Swerve. Oh yeah, Shelton and Swerve.
I've been looking forward to this all week, since it was announced for the last 2 weeks.
And Prince Nana, but I don't know what he be talking about on TikTok.
Swerve gonna jump Prince Nana, man, if Swerve lose.
Oh, you think so, man?
Heck yeah, I think so. Jeffrey Adams, I think Swerve is gonna end up being with the Hurt Syndicate, man. I believe that. Even though I don't think they need him, but I believe he's gonna become part of it. All right, Jeffrey, Adam, Harry, and Chris, you hear news Vince McMahon is building a new company to feud with AEW. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we did. We were gonna talk about that earlier when we talked about the new deal that WWE is doing with the indies, but we didn't get a chance to talk about that. But yeah, Vince, this company right now is an entertainment company. It's talking about movies and things like that. He's doing something else, but his complete clause with WWE ends in January of 2025. Here soon, you better believe he's gonna step back into the wrestling. It's in his blood, man. He's definitely gonna step back into it. All right, Jeffrey says Harry and Chris. Okay, I got that. Okay, Matthew Holland says, this will be good. Think Bobby Lashley appears tonight. Probably so.
Could very well.
Raymond R. Jones, I wrote that before they won. Okay. Joe said if Swerve didn't have Prince Nana dancing, he'd be nothing. The Prince Nana.
Yeah, you skipped a lot of comments, boy.
I didn't even know I did. I'm going back up. That's what I'm going back up.
A lot of comments.
I see that. All right, Max says Jamie Hayter this dress like Daphne from Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo.
Jinkies.
All right,
Mina.
Josie, oh my God, is Mox versus Cassidy?
Princess.
Jerry said, is the Bucks leaving or getting written off now, like Harry predicted? A repackaged again. They might be getting repackaged, Graham. Jeffrey, I don't think they're getting they're not going to be off because they got a pretty much ironclad contract. At least I'm thinking. All right, Max says awesome tag match, 3 to 3.5 stars. Yeah, we're gonna give it that 3.5 stars on that match. That was really good. 3.5. Adams says Bucks turn face and face Mock Stomper.
Uh-huh.
Joe Z says, "Wow, can't believe they won." Yeah, that is unbelievable, man.
I thought they was done for.
Yeah, I never. Me too. I'm with you on that, Laura. Joe Z. Young
Jay-Z.
Buck. Main offense is stupid. Super kick. They do like 94 a match. Wow. Well, yeah, but if they would have been wrestling, those guys against the Usos, you talking about a super kick fest? Big time.
That'd really be a super kick party.
Yeah. Matthew
Man.
Holland.
It is his birthday today. Yes, it is.
Oh, today is Edge's birthday. He's 51 years old. Happy birthday to Edge.
Okay, Edge. Oh. Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland, yeah. All right, Jeffrey Adams says this is Cody Rhodes' way to bring Dustin Rhodes back, then take Ricky Starks with wrestling school, Harry. I wonder Nightmare Factory. Yeah. Cody Rhodes' way to bring Dustin back. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I thought you were saying Dustin bring Cody over there, bring him back. Because that never happened. Boy.
They're recapping the match last week with Mark Briscoe and Chris Jericho.
Okay. Raymond R. Jones says the only time security tells you in the arena that you can't have your phones out is when the show is not live and they recorded it. Okay. But yeah, in Greenville, she didn't care what it was.
Yeah, she didn't care what it was. Yeah.
What was that? The one that comes on X
main event and all that. She didn't care.
She didn't want us recording nothing, man. Matthew says John Candy's birthday is tomorrow. He would have been 74 years old. What a talent, man! I miss John Candy.
We hear from Chris Jericho and Big Bill and the other dude.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Josie says, "Yeah, right. Rock wouldn't touch AEW." Nope.
Hi guys.
But the dream will not work unless
all right.
the team works to get better.
Christine says, "Laura, what's tomorrow night, kiddo?"
We're doing a show tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 o'clock. It's one of those times. We're going to do a Halloween edition of Peaches and Power Bombs.
Cool.
Nice.
Check it out.
A ladder match that the Wrestling Observer newsletter said would be remembered for a long, long time.
I don't want to like go all the way down to the end.
Gave 4 stars to I became the Ring of Honor World Champion.
I don't know how you did it, Harry. How you got all down there, man?
As the new wavy, I love Jericho.
This dude is tripping. This Jericho dude, man.
I don't understand it.
And the way he's talking, I'm like, come on, man. Raymond R. Jones, Dodgers always be Yankees' little brother. They love New York to get their own identity. They love
hey, stop that, man. Stop that.
Christine says, anyone who fights these two losers don't have a prayer because they are such cheaters. Like someone winning against the Chiefs at Chiefs Stadium.
Became a pro wrestling powerhouse with all due respect to Jon Moxley, basically because of me. I'm going to do the exact same.
I knew somebody was going to shade Cleveland at one point. God. I have family in Ohio, so I guess I can consider to be I have relatives in Cleveland, so I kind of take offense to that. No, not really, but we already know we're snake bit. Don't make it worse. Between the Browns, the Indians, yes, the Indians.
not the Guardians, not the Guardians.
The Engines, bud.
Then you're overestimating your knowledge.
What were you doing when Eddie Guerrero passed away?
I don't even remember what
I remember when I found out the news. I think I was online just scrolling around. I don't know if I was scrolling around. Probably like
be right back, guys.
All right, man.
What was the site I was on back in the day? One of the wrestling sites I was back on in the day, and I saw it, and we were getting ready to. I was getting ready to hang out with friends that night. That much I do know because when we went to Walmart. We went to Walmart to get a few things, and we ran into another one of our friends. And see, back then, social media wasn't even thought of. So, like, word of mouth still was very prevalent. So like when we ran into her, we were like, man, we just heard about Eddie Guerrero. Did you? And she's like, what are you talking about? And we told her, and she was like, what?
Yeah. That was shocking.
Yeah. Go ahead, Harry. I got a funny story about this.
Okay.
It's not funny that Eddie Guerrero passed away, obviously, but there was this guy at work that I worked with about a couple of years ago, and I kind of developed a crush on him, and I thought he was really cute. But anyway, we talked wrestling a little bit sometimes, and we were talking about WCW. And he was like, and he mentioned Eddie, and he was like, I have not seen Eddie Guerrero in a long time. What is he up to? And I'm like, what year is this again? He thought Eddie Guerrero was still alive, and I was like, you better be lucky you're cute. He died in 2005. He was like, are you serious? Like, he had no idea. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, wow. Daniel Garcia.
Good to say.
Oh, him and Jack Perry kind of had a confrontation in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I like that backroom segment there. It's pretty good. Give that a thumbs up. The heck?
I forgot this match.
The Young Bucks. Wow. Shredding documents. Why in the world are they doing that? Josie said Darby is a carny. When they make him a champ, I'll start watching till he loses. Wow.
He'll be on strike.
Yeah. I like the outfit. Oh, man. But out of all the outfits that you wear, I kind of like that one a lot better than I like the color contrast of it. All right, let's see. What if Raymond says, what if Private Party win the tag team championship? They join John Moxley, all break up, and one of them joins the Hurt Syndicate. I already had read that stuff. Does anyone like Highway to Heaven? I like that show. That was pretty decent show. Joe says Darby is almost as bad as Jungle Boy Jack Jobber. God. All right. Matthew, tomorrow is Michael Landon's birthday. He will be 88 years old. Wow. Man, happy birthday to Michael Landon. Wow. You've been around a long time. All right. Christine Salsa Girl, you know anyone who fights these two losers don't have a prayer because they are such cheaters like someone winning against the Chiefs at Chiefs Stadium. Yeah, I already got that. Raymond says Dodgers always be Yankees' little brother. They love New York to get their own identity. I already got that. Okay. Laura, what's tomorrow night, kiddo? So, yeah, got all those. I think I got about everything now.
We got a couple of tie-ups, just kind of filling each other out. Camille took her down. Okay.
Nicely done right there. I was expecting more of a slower start from these two. Well, Camille coming out with that heavy artillery, sending Statlander down, and we're sticking with the action in picture.
They going pretty hard at each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, we knew this was going to happen anyway.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get to all your comments. I kind of lost my place a little bit. Guys, give me just a moment. All right, I think I am. I'm at where I need to be. All right, oh my God, it's Max versus Cassidy. Max says Jamie Hayter just dressed looks like Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Okay, all right, got that. No, gosh, I kind of lost my place again. Just 1 second. Okay, all right. Right here. All right, Joel says Vince gonna make cake fart films with bras. Man, come on, man. No telling what in the world he'll do, Joel Z. Joel says Swerve versus Benjamin's Wild Watch. Here we go. Man, you hear what this joker said?
What did you
Said Vince gonna make cake fart films with bras. Man, this dude is tripping.
Oh God!
Just say he's gonna make straight porn, man. Just say he's gonna make X-rated movies.
I told you, boy, him and Diddy on a business partnership, man.
Christine Private Party won. It was a very good match.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. All right, Christine Saucy Girl who did the Dumb Bucks cheat and keep their titles. Okay, awesome. Christine Saucy Girl says awesome. All right, Michael Human. What's going on? Michael Human says, hey, Chris and Harry. What's going on, Michael Human? Josie says, why is Jericho acting retarded? Hate this learning tree. And I don't like that part, the way he be acting.
He does it on purpose.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Yeah. He ain't get on my nerve with that. Chris, you had him, boy. Chris, you sure you and him ain't friends, man? Best friends?
I'm under this learning tree, man.
Yeah. Man, if I see somebody wave at me like that across, man, if I don't know them and they wave to me like that, I'm be like, look, something better be wrong with that person. I'm serious. All right, Josh says, what was Chris thinking when he heard Entertainment Hub, Vince McMahon new company, Val Venus return?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, Val Venus, boy.
God, well, I couldn't stand that Joker, man. I could not stand Val Venus.
Hello, ladies.
That was horrible, man. That was horrible. Jeffrey says, Harry, bring the pie. Jericho is here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hey, all right, laugh out loud.
Hey, matter of fact, here go the receipt for some pie right there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That's some pie, like some buckets right there.
Yeah, get some light on your pie from Buc-ee's, boy. All right, let's see. Joe says another thing, hate about all these elite jobbers. There's like 15 belts. I miss the days of 3, World, Intercontinental, and Tag. I do too, man. I wish but the thing is, can they make compelling storylines to make those 3 belts look good like they did back in the day? Don't seem like they can right now. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, Jericho, you suck. Cleveland Rock, they will forever be the Indians. Will be the Indians. All right, Josie says, wow, that black midget cowboy is horrible. You dumbass, he said. Wow, man.
Almighty, boy, he killing these jokers.
Man, he killing everybody, man. This Joker, you on a roll for real, Joe.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that definitely 2005 G Unit was all over the place back then.
Yeah.
G Unit.
Yep, clothes, shoes, everything. But
yeah. Laugh out loud. But I heard when Eddie passed on Channel News, I broke down. I was stunned, man. I really was. It stunned me.
I really was too.
I was like, wow, man. I'm like, he's pretty young.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have been watching ever since, his family back in the 70s. I used to watch, so I knew about his dad and his uncles and all that. Cousins. So I was stunned. I was like, I felt bad for everybody, whole Guerrero family and everybody that loved him in professional wrestling because he had so many fans.
Right.
All right. Joe says, yes, I'm from 1 hour away from Cleveland and never got change, only there. And never got change. Only there.
Oh, damn.
This was offense, only stood for like 80 years until we got woke as outrageous. Always be Indians. I will say that too. It always be Indians, Joe.
Hook the leg with it.
Got too, baby.
Goodness.
Face just attacked Chris Statlander.
I'm not shocked. I'm shocked she won.
Yeah,
I'm shocked she won too. I thought for sure Camille got it.
Yeah. So Statlander done got thicker, man. Goodness sake.
She don't order Camille to go to the back.
When you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Oh, wow.
But Camille ain't gonna take so much more of this now.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, that you know that's coming.
There's no way.
Yeah, Camille's only gonna take so much of it. Mina, don't let me grab you like that, baby. You wanted to come up here and you try to get away from me being silly. Me don't want to hurt you.
Mercedes, you ain't even got a reaction, Mercedes.
See, y'all want to see? That's my man. This is Miss Ma'am. This is Miss Ma'am. Right there. My dog.
I know all about Ma'am.
Miss Ma'am.
Oh.
Miss Ma'am.
Ma'am want to love, but she loves on everybody. Josie says, "Oh my God, the two biggest jobbers, Jungle Jobber and Dancing Jobber, King himself too, Taffy, Daniel Garcia."
Man, look, y'all, you gonna get off my Daniel Garcia now, man. Look now.
Well, you should have seen him. Did you see him jack up Jungle Boy? Yeah, you had left. But he had him jacked up, boy, in the back. That was pretty cool.
God, that's been that long already. Wow.
God, Matthew Holland says November 13th is 19 years. Eddie Guerrero passed away. Wow.
I did get to see him live. They came through Atlanta, Duluth. They had SmackDown there about a month before he passed away. He was in a steel cage match with Rey Mysterio, which was really good.
Wow.
So that was cool that I got to see that.
It is.
Christine.
All right, Christine says Monet looks like she belongs on a street corner in downtown Gutterville. Wow.
Patriarchy's got to interview backstage.
AEW is ridiculous. At 2000 level WCW when they gonna induct Billy Kidman or Glacier into AEW Hall of Fame.
Hey, Glacier is a Georgia legend now. Don't knock Glacier.
Goodness sake, man.
I think Harry's on the struggle bus.
Yeah, he is.
Why you say that?
You're missing a lot of comments.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get back to where I was at, and I'm just like, psh. All right. Yeah, Jeffrey, I missed a whole bunch because I skipped over a whole bunch of things. I don't know how in the world I did that. Usually, a lot of times I used to get my comments on the iPad or the iPhone, but right now I'm just doing it on the tablet, and it's not working well, man. I need to have a mouse, and I don't have a mouse with me.
A mouse? Who uses a mouse, boy?
How in the world did I do that? Man, come on, Joel Z.
What, man?
Man, this joke is talking about, man. All right, yeah. Michael Human says, "Hey, Harry and Chris, how's it going already, bro?"
What's up? What's going on?
Josie, oh my God, the AEW women's division is such as a shit show. Wasn't tiny 95-pound Japanese Rio champ? Why I never took it seriously. Come on now, Josie, man. We having a good show.
They've always needed a little bit of help, but
yeah, Joe's all
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, Rio was a bit small, but she's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Joe like, well, I'm gonna get on everybody, but ain't nobody catching
man, Joe's on everybody's case, boy.
Well, everybody, but if they move,
yeah, Joel is on everybody's case. All right, Raymond R. Jones says, Highway to Heaven, somebody definitely grew up with their grandparents. Josie, AEW women so bad. I think Willow Nightingale will be a star in WWE with her baby face smile gimmick, kind of like Old Bailey. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, she would go. She would do really good over there.
she would,
I like her a lot.
but she ain't no Nia Jax though.
Man, come on.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Christine Saucy Girl, good. I missed the end of the match. Josie says Vince and Diddy collab on Baby Hall.
I'm trying to tell you, they going into business together, man.
But Chris wants some of that baby oil for Nia Jax, though, guys. He wants a little bit of that baby oil himself. Let's slide over Nia Jax.
Hey, Papa Niven, boy, slide some more time, man.
Oh my gosh!
Let it trickle down my spine.
Yeah, boy. If you ain't got you ain't got what STP, Chris Cole
Chris Cole do just fine.
All right, Josh Miles says Bucks is showing a new documentary. Breaking news: Shane McMahon debut at Fuel Gear November 2024. I'm tired of this doggone Shane McMahon stuff, man. I am so sick of that. I mean, if Vince, you better believe if Vince starting the company, Shane will not be with AEW.
No.
You can nix that. You can nix that. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, Chris, your hair ain't long enough for the high guys. Goodness sake. All right, Josh Miles says Harry should dye his hair like Golden Lords of Meteor Man. Man, you got your mind. There's no way in the world I'd do anything like that.
Meteor Man, boy.
Interview with Mark Briscoe.
Goodness. My thing done went out. What in the world I'm talking about? Oh, that got to be Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my TV, something happened to it. Go back on there. Matthew Holland, I first watched Highway to Heaven in 2017. Joe Z says, any belt more worthless than a women's TBS title? What trash?
Meaning, get down.
Man. Well, that's what he does, though.
Bucks are leaving their arena.
What?
They hightailing it out of here. What the hell?
Damn, Briscoe, crack, but that joker need a handler, boy.
Heck yeah, he need a handler.
What they running from?
Oh, their egos are hurt. Their feelings are hurt.
Man, just let him go.
Joker said he be working from home, boy.
Oh boy. Blackpool Combat Club. That's Brandon Cutler, right?
Yep, Cutler.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh Lord, they beat him
home,
up. They
guy.
beating the other dude up.
I like that, man.
Boy, Cutler, you better get out of there, boy.
I'm tripping, man. Oh my God, get your run, man. Get out, go.
Box is being oh God.
Man, these guys
Damn it,
are
Box,
crazy.
stop
man.
it.
These guys are just crazy, Chris.
What the hell they about to do? Oh God, you just got a handle.
What?
He's torturing them poor guys. All right, what we've been waiting for. Oh Lord.
What was the point in that?
I was hoping they'd have more time, but I hope this goes good.
What was the point in that, man? God.
That's crazy, boy. He put a hammer on my man's hand, boy. Hey, Harry, but hey, Harry, they try to make it good. They try to make it good, Harry. No, you can go ahead and get your swerve on, girl. Get your swerve on.
God almighty, Chris. Wow. That was ridiculous, man.
But that joker be tripping on you. If y'all ever on his TikTok lives.
When we went to AEW Jacksonville, I had Alex record the intros because I was too busy dancing, and he got me on video.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, but I'm gonna do that on the podcast. But that's a new dance, Harry.
God.
But no, be tripping, man. He got some African group, man, rap group he be listening to, man. Talking about listen to their music. You can find them on Spotify, and I was like, yeah, you got to go to one of his lives on TikTok, boy. He be all over the place, man. I was like, no, what is you talking about?
All right, Josh, Harry, and Chris, you hear Wayne's Brothers is coming back to film. Good. Scary Movie's coming back. Original cast.
Oh, God, no, please, Lord, no.
Yeah.
Somebody take my strong hand.
Matthew Holland says Eddie Guerrero mom passed away last year. Wow,
that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
Mag says Statlander match gets 2 to 2.5 stars. I agree. Josh, Marlon Wayans broke the news, and now Martin Lawrence is in the works for Blue Streak 2. Okay, as part of the writer, I would like national security to then Blue Streak if they don't bring Dave Chappelle in. Laugh out loud.
You know what, man? You know what's so crazy? I have never seen Blue Streak or National Security.
I haven't either.
I've never seen neither one of those movies. But Harry looking at me like I said I ain't never heard of the Warriors, boy.
You did.
Hi.
I mean, you didn't. I mean, just like that's all I gotta say, Chris. I'm just looking at you like, what? That's all I gotta say, man. That's just crazy. All right, Joanne Hurt says hi. How you doing, Joanne Hurt? Joe Z, I think Christian is best in AEW. Love your father is dead. I'm your father.
Oh, he's on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Mama Clark says, I'm back. I was in the bathroom. What did I miss?
Chris Statlander won her match.
Yep.
And Jay Cutler got his hands
Let's
smashed up by
freaking go. I'm so ready
says
for this match.
AEW is 90% jobbers.
Look, I done got
Joe, you ain't got one good thing to say about him, man. Not one good thing. I mean, one good thing. Say that they debuted 5 years ago. Please, just tell us that. AEW debuted 5 years ago and it gave more people a chance to work.
Come on, let's lock up. Let's go. Come on now.
There was one thing. One good thing. All right, Mag says V Diddy Productions. V Diddy Productions. Josie, I support all competitions. The WWE, I just love wrestling, have for 30 plus years. So I watch TNA, NXT, WWE, NXT jobbers or whatever that is that you got out there. You ain't got NXT, but look like that's what you're trying to write. All right, laugh out loud, Joe.
They try to show each other up right now.
That is the fallen angel in AEW, right? Yes, it is. That is who got.
But Shelton walked that off. Boy, Shelton walked that. You're like, nah, that ain't gonna work, dog.
Goodness sake. Mag says, Mark Briscoe is the human version of Animal from the Muppets. Wow. Joe Z looks like Christopher Davis. This dude is tripping, man.
Yeah, they showed each other up. Shelton took Swerve down. Swerve wrestling his way out of it.
Man, what in the world are you doing, man? Matthew Holland, you were born the same year Eddie Guerrero was born. John Witherspoon, you are older. You are January 8th, 1967. He is October the 9th, 1967. Okay. What in the world you do, Matthew Holland? Go back and look at my doggone profile. You hear this, Chris?
Yeah, boy, man, know all about you here.
This joker went and looked at my profile. Yeah, I'm born January 8th, 1967. He said Eddie Guerrero was born the same year I was. A little bit younger than me. Goodness sake, this fool got my birthday up here, man. All right, Jason. Josie said he came nowhere near hitting his hand. Only thing I don't like about my birthday is what's name? R. Kelly was born on the same day. January the 8th, 1967.
January 8th is actually my parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh wow, awesome!
Wow.
Oh, they must like Elvis. Was they Elvis fans?
A little bit. My aunt was a bigger Elvis fan, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it really had anything to do with Elvis. I had to ask Mom that.
No, okay.
We might have talked about it before, but I can't remember.
Okay. January 8th, 1967. Goodness.
Action's on the outside, guys. They're
Oh
still
man,
trying to
oh
show
man,
each
he got
other
this
up.
joke got this joke in the armbar on the ring post, boy. And he broke them fingers,
Shelton
boy.
outsmarted him.
I'm way behind.
And Joe Z, he came nowhere near hitting his hand. Christine, how can they legally be allowed to do things like that? It's horrible. Joe Z, must be fallen angels doppelganger. Okay, here we go. Main event. Michael Heyman, John, and the Hammer. John and the Hammer.
Don't let Shelton show you up now.
Jeffrey, laugh out loud. Chris, new catchphrase. Oh my God, he got a hammer. Remind me of Joe Rogan. He beating him like a dog.
I kept thinking JR throughout the show, like, good God Almighty.
He killed him. Yeah. He killed him.
There'll never be another dynamic
okay. Goodness sake,
color commentary team like King and JR. That made Raw so much better back in the 90s.
But you know, if you saw
we've got good color commentators today though, but just that time with King and JR, like it was lit every week.
But if you saw Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, now that's what
that was a good one too. Yeah.
Was Harry like to say Monsoon?
Yeah, it was Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah, the Monsoon or whatever his name was.
Monsoon.
It's Monsoon. I don't care what nobody say. It was Moosin. Back in the 70s, it was Moosin. He changed it. All right, Max says Sheldon is in the building. Let's see. Jeffrey Adams says, or Sanford
still got
from
action going on the outside.
Help me, Elizabeth. Matthew Holland, October 11th, was 33 years. Red Fox passed away. His birthday is December 9th. He will be 102 years old. Wow, man.
33 years.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Alma Clark, I believe in Mark Briscoe, B90. She believes in Mark Briscoe. Yeah, I believe in Mark Briscoe, Alma Clark. Jeffrey says The Warriors is great movies in the 80s. The Warriors came out in 79, I believe, though. But I understand what you're getting at.
Well, I didn't see it until like 2000 something.
Shelton's got the upper hand right now, guys.
Yeah, I see you on my end. Working and getting the ring.
All right, Josie says one good thing.
Yeah, they're still on the apron.
On good pay-per-views, they are entertaining. Remember, exploding barbed wire. Yeah, their pay-per-views is on the money. Their match, no, seriously, their pay-per-views usually are good. That's true. I will give them that.
They're long, though. Oh, my God, they're long.
All right, Jeffrey,
you better have a nap in.
I mean, the 70s, that's one thing I don't like about them. That's the reason that me and Chris, we never do they doggone pre-shows. All right, Matthew says, I remember birthdays you told me before. I did not know that, Matthew. Sorry about that. Then Matthew says, R. Kelly and Chris Masters and Elvis. And there's one other guy that used to play in the NBA. I forgot his name. He was born in Greenville, Chris, born in the same hospital. He played at Jail Man. Forgot his name. He played in the NBA for years. And his brother did too, but he was born at Greenville Memorial Auditorium. I mean Greenville Memorial Hospital too, not Memorial, Greenville General Hospital. That's where I was born at. So you probably was at Memorial. Wait a minute. You might have been. Which one you delivered at? Greenville General or Greenville Memorial?
I don't know. I just know where I was found at.
Oh, wait a minute. That's true. Your mom's from Anderson. Was she? You was found in Greenville. I know that.
Mm-hmm. No, I was found in Anderson.
Oh, you found in Anderson? So you might have been born at Anderson Regional then.
I might have been.
You need to find that out from your mom, man. All right,
Max. It's kind of hard to do here.
You talking about from your I ain't talking about your mom. I'm not talking about Christine, man. Well, I'm not talking about Christine Warlow. I'm talking about your birth mom.
Now that I probably do that.
You're in contact with her and everything. Ask what hospital you was delivered at and everything, man.
Shelton's definitely taking his time with this.
Oh heck yeah, man.
What the heck? I'm on a commercial, man. Y'all think?
I'm
getting mad.
Picture. I'm in picture.
Yeah, I'm on picture.
Mag says, January 8th is Elvis's birthday. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was reminded of that every time I had a birthday. Believe me, sometimes I forgot as an adult, I forgot it was my birthday. And people were like, it's Elvis's birthday, and I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah, it's my birthday.
The Rock's birthday is the day after mine, and I finally share a birthday with somebody.
What, like May?
His is May the 2nd. I finally share a birthday with somebody, and it's Tiffany Stratton. I'm like, yes, finally! Share a birthday with somebody.
John Cena's birthday is the day before mine.
Okay.
Matthew His is the same day as my nephew's, April 23rd. He was very disappointed when he found that out. Like, I could tell he was my nephew because he was disappointed he shared a birthday with John Cena. Well, I mean...
Mag says Matthew Holland, cool. Christine Saucy Girl, they were the best. Loved King and Junior.
JR.
Oh, JR. Yeah, sorry about that. Thank you. All right, Jeffrey Adams says, looking at Harry's profile like FBI looking out the Diddy's collection of polls, laugh out loud. Wow. Matthew Holland says, give me a name I probably know their birthday. Wow, Matthew. I do remember that. I remember when you asked about that.
Half Boston Crab look like?
Michael Human, hey, what about APW? We need to talk. Yeah, we'll get in touch with you a little bit later on that. All right, Jeffrey says, I thought we told we won't stop FBI to Diddy. I thought I told you that.
Wow.
Can't stop.
Joe Z says, stop. Yes, I didn't watch
pre-show. Take that.
All right, swerve getting back in the ball. No, yeah, that's right. Get your little dance on. Go Swerve.
Wow.
Hey, that was in his lyrics. Now that was his lyrics.
Well, I know, man. I know. Boy. No, don't be saying that, man. Especially since I heard he was, underage boys, underage girls, man. Take that. Take that. Probably never had sex before. Take that. Take that.
Hey, we up here Diddy bopping, boy. Like,
yeah.
Diddy bopping.
Man, that jump. Wow.
Oh, Commander and Leo Rush. That'll be a good one.
That'll be good.
Little flip-floppy, but looking like two fish out of water.
And then Diddy, boy, he used the heck out of Cassie, boy. God dang. That dang Diddy, boy.
Dang, and then Commander got to wrestle Kyle Fletcher. What, he pulling a double header?
So.
Oh, Thunder Rosa.
All right, Joe Z says WWE pay-per-view are perfect. I'm sorry. They're like perfect amount of time. You guys watching the glorified house show in Saudi on Saturday.
Oh, man. Oh, speaking of Saturday, you going to do Crown Jewel or you going to go to Turbo?
God almighty.
Yeah, that's
Matthew Holland says you and Joe Henry made it first.
Okay. I share a birthday with Joe Hendry. Awesome.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Now I believe in the Lord Presley.
Yeah.
All right, laugh out loud.
That means you're a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness sake, what a bull, boy.
Yep.
Let's see. Alma Clark, my mom's birthday was March the 1st. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
right, Matthew Holland says my birthday is March 18th. Okay, Matthew. Appreciate that. We're going to have to do.
Oh, nice. Well, that was nice.
Come up. Yeah, Max says the Yankees are about to blow this game. Wow.
Oh, Jesus. Well, at least, like I said, at least they won one game, but at least they won one.
Matthew Holland, I have the same birthday Solo Sikoa has and Rick Martel has. Okay, wow, Matthew. That's cool.
What you trying to say? We should acknowledge you? Is that what you trying to say?
Obama Claus says Scarlet Flush and crickets chirping.
Oh, yeah, I like this face-off they're doing right now.
D-Skill H-Town, what's going on, everybody? How's AEW Harry doing tonight? AEW is doing pretty good tonight.
Doing pretty good, man. It's been a good show, man.
Not too bad at all. I'm not hating on it either. But Joel does enough hating on this thing for all of us tonight.
Oh, yeah, boy.
But Joel's killing it. Let's see. All right. Daniel Cordon, Laugh Out Loud, Harry and Chris. Do you think Lashley is coming or he going to MMA because he said Tony can't pay half of money in an interview, Laugh Out Loud? He done gave away a lot of money. That's probably why he can't pay no more. His dad done stopped the money train. You got to cut this out, boy. Joe Z says, wow.
Shoot, they're about to do a new stadium in Jacksonville, too. Yeah.
I just never catch it.
Oh, they about to build a new stadium?
You probably would have stopped at that.
Kind of spoke to, they're not live, right? They're tape. Oh, yeah, they about to do another one, arena up there by you, Chris. 10,000-seat arena up there in Malden.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was supposed to be in Greenville, in Greenville.
I don't know how they do now, but I think I know they do Rampage they'll take Rampage after Dynamite. I want to say Collision they tape live, don't they?
Collision,
well, happy late birthday.
Yeah, Collision they tape live, yeah. Yeah, Collision they tape live.
Rampage got the upper hand here. Oh no!
Rampage they do after Dynamite.
We about to do superplex, I think. Oh no!
Oh yeah,
powerbomb. Maybe a powerbomb. We got a powerbomb going on. Oh yeah, down powerbomb.
Swerve up here on top rope, bro. Swerve up here on top rope. Oh no, Shelton jumping up
back on the top rope. We go.
Michael Human, your birthday was October the 28th. A couple days ago. I had no clue. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated.
Oh, wow.
Belated.
Okay.
Happy belated birthday, yes.
We have a winner, guys.
God.
You know they weren't going to let Shelton B. Swerve on come on his first match, man.
Matthew Holland says you have
MVP is getting on the phone. MVP is getting on the phone ringside.
Oh, God. All right, Josie says Bobby might premiere at pay-per-view in a few weeks, probably. What'd you get us match here, Chris?
I give it a 3, man.
I was hoping for more, but I think we'll see them fight again down the road. So for what it was worth, I thought it was good.
I can go ahead and roll with a 3, but I was going 2.5 to 3.
Lights just went out. Lights came back on. There's nobody in the ring. What the hell?
Mag says D-Skill. Hey, D-Skill.
I think he's debuting, y'all.
Alma says, I believe in Moose.
Uh-oh.
Have mercy, y'all.
I think he's debuting.
What time is it?
Yep.
Bobby
Lashley is all elite.
Well, Harry, your worst nightmare don't come true, boy. But this is the last time you're going to see him on TV doing something.
You know what? It took years for me to get on the Bobby Lashley train, and they did him right with the Hurt Business, and then they took it away.
Mm-hmm.
No, the best way they used him was in TNA.
Yeah, he did good in TNA too.
TNA, boy, that joker was a Black Goldberg in TNA, boy.
I don't know why, but I just got straight chills. I don't know about y'all. I don't know. Like, I'm excited about the Hurt Business or the Hurt Syndicate. Like, because I loved them when they first got together. Him and Swerve are facing off. Yeah, holy shit, indeed. I'm down for this. I had to text my nephew. I don't know if he
Boy,
even knows.
what's the name? Almost tripped over them steps, boy. MVP.
Oh, MVP.
So,
Dang.
But if you trip
y'all
over them
didn't have
steps,
to
what
do
you
them
fired?
like that.
But if you trip over them
I'm a
steps, you
Bucks
get
fan, boy.
fired.
She believes in moose.
Lashley, we got an attack going on, guys.
I'm not shocked. Matthew Holland says, and
Yeah,
Christy,
well, I wasn't shocked either.
D Skill H Town at Head Magnum.
Boy, got Nana, boy, they done jump Nana, boy.
I'm not shocked. Christine Saucy Girl tied at 5 in the 5th. I mean, I'm not stunned at all, man.
But then choking
All we
Nana,
need
boy.
is Cedric Alexander, and it would be great again, you know? I mean, they're already great, but they have so much potential as a Hurt Business, and WWE ruined it. Don't hurt
But
Prince.
look at Nana, boy. But look at Nana, boy. He can't breathe. Look at him. He like he about to die.
He is about to die. God almighty.
Bobby Lashley's got him in the Hurt Lock. Swerve, that is. Shelton and MVP are taking out security,
Man, Bobby
referees.
Boy, he look good in that purple, boy. Purple.
He does.
Rain,
I ain't gonna lie. He does.
rain.
I
He
don't
be
know if
playing
that was,
Purple
I don't know
Rain
if that
right
was,
now.
I don't know if that was purple or burgundy, but I can tell what it is. I was like, that
That's
purple or
purple,
burgundy.
boy. Purple rain.
It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely purple, but it
Purple
looks good.
rain.
That joker look like he should be singing
But
with
yeah,
the doggone California raisins, boy.
it took them like 18 years for me to get the Bobby Lashley hype because I never got it until the Hurt Business.
Goodness sake, man.
Y'all didn't have to do them like that. Come on now.
God dog, he done broke his back, but security done broke his back the way he fell out the ring, but he done for.
MVP's got the mic. He said, guess who's back in business? I know that's right. I know AEW is going to do these guys right.
See, WWE, you could have learned something from this one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, Christopher Burton. Sake, man.
Cut that off. All right. That was fun.
What would you give the overall show tonight, man?
I don't know. 3.5, man. 3.5 stars.
I thought it was good.
It was a good show.
I think I was expecting more from Camille versus Chris Statlander, but I think after that match with Private Party, that was kind of like the cool down match. I hate that it happened like that, but we're definitely seeing the seeds being planted as far as Camille and Mercedes falling out. Because Camille ain't gonna go for that for long.
No. Matter of fact, last time we saw Chris Statlander was a Collision, and half the arena walked out of that match.
Yeah,
I kid you not. I wish we videotaped it. I mean, literally, and it was already bad enough because the arena wasn't even half full already.
Yeah, they did. Everybody started hitting. Everybody went and got the snap.
I don't even know why AEW is having the attendance issue that they're having. I can't quite put my finger on it. What do y'all think? There's no way they should be having an attendance issue.
They got the talent. It's just
they got the talent. It's just nothing. It's nothing meaningful. You know,
right?
One thing about it, Laura Presley, you can have all the talent in the world, but if it does not lead to anything, I mean, when it boils down to it, I look at wrestling just like I look at football. Georgia Bulldogs is not my favorite team. But if I'm watching the Georgia Bulldogs at the beginning of the year, I want there to be something on the end of it for me to celebrate. Like, say, if they win the SEC championship, even if they don't win the national championship, that was something. They gave me something for my 4 months of investing my time into that.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about AEW, they will give you something that you get behind, and you behind it for 3-4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, and then they pull the rug off under you. How many times they pulled the rug off under Ricky Starks? Looked like he was going to make a great run.
Yeah.
This that's a
great comparison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way I look at it. That's the way I always looked at wrestling as a sport, even though,
Right.
Vince McMahon came in and said, entertainment or whatever. Yeah, it's always been entertainment. All sports are entertainment. But yeah, I always looked at something. What is the end game of what you're doing? Everything that I look at is in wrestling with me. It's the end game. I loved Ric Flair because I knew there was an ending to it. It's like, okay, he's been a champ for a year, for 18 months. Now Sting is after him. Hey, what is going to happen? Hey, my favorite wrestler, I'm afraid that my favorite wrestler is going to lose that title to this up-and-comer who's a superstar. And man, I'm excited about the possibility of Sting getting that title and who's going to take it off of Sting. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way. That's the way true wrestling fans. That's the basics of the business of how it came about and what people looked at. That's why we see when we go and we turn on the internet, when we go and we turn on the internet and we see all these things that they show, especially for Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling or WCW in the early years, Jim Crockett Promotions. You see so much of that because Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard, it was an end game to that long feud that they had. It was an end game to the Road Warriors and the Road Warriors against the Nikita Koloff, Ivan Koloff, the Koloffs. It's always was an end game there. Even if you go to Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy, back then it was an end game. He was taking on this big, massive guy that was just destroying everybody. Remember King Kong Bundy, Chris? He was kind of like, he was destroying people like Big Van Vader there for a while.
Right.
For 4 months, you didn't think that he could do anything with this guy, but he ended up being the hero in that, and it becomes legendary. Things like that become legendary. That's the thing with AEW is that they will pull the rug off of you, off under you so quickly. They did it with Wardlow so many different times. Wardlow.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
He should be something. He should be a superstar. That's man that just destroyed people, and maybe probably by this time, only lost probably 3 matches in the 4 years that we've been watching. 3.5 years we've been watching him. Maybe lose 3 or 4 matches that he done lost, and those matches that he lost was like shocking, like Ultimate Warrior. I remember when we first saw him lose over in WWE, even though he wasn't a great wrestler, it was a shock that he lost. Remember, Chris? It was stunning.
Yep.
So you got to have that. You got to be able to establish that in a wrestling company, and AEW have not established that, and I don't think they will be able to do it because it's just, when I look at Tony Khan, and he's a millennial just like you, if you come up to where spots became the most important thing, and not saying it's a bad thing, but you guys came up with RVD and people like that, where wrestling became a spot fest, and everybody is looking for the next explosion, the next thing that's gonna shock me and bring me up to where now all they doing is trying to find things that shock value. Shock value used to be in wrestling back when I was growing up, and Chris, because Chris is 10 years younger than me, but Chris grew up kind of like that era, to where, attack like what we just saw, that right there will happen. You may see that once every 2 or 3 months, and I'm talking about in one show. I ain't talking about because you see all these 3 different 4 people, what's the name, Jungle Boy getting jacked up and stuff like that. That wouldn't have happened. You would have saw pure wrestling, and you might have seen one thing like that happen within 2 or 3 months, and then everybody will run back to school, and it was word of mouth. Everybody talked about what happened, and everybody gets involved in it, and those people go back to the neighborhood. Those kids go back to the neighborhood. Everybody talks about it. They go to their parents and want to go to the show, and everybody is looking at it in the highlights the next week. They playing film of it because we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that. They playing it.
They didn't have social media either.
Exactly. But
no, they didn't.
You have to look at everything long range drama sales, but instant gratification, it only going to get you for a minute if it does get you in, because like I say, you do it so many times to where people become, just after a while, you're just looking at it and be like, man, I'm going to see the same thing over and over again. So why in the world should I bother? So
that's a very good point. I like the
happened to him.
Yeah, I really like the
way you put it, because now I kind of get it.
Yeah.
That was the same way with TNA a few years ago. They had all the talent, and it was like you said, there's no end game. That's why they.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for TNA. They have survived all of that.
They have.
But but my question, while the argument with AEW, there's really no end game and all that, all the times that WWE did it, they're still selling out. Like, I mean, I know there's things that they have people there that will sell out and whatnot, and I think that's probably like the main point of WWE is they'll have that one star advertised that's going to fill the arena up.
Yeah, they got the
Whereas
stars.
AEW, it's not. Yeah, I see.
They have an infrastructure that's been built in for so long. Once that infrastructure crushed, it's done. But they got an infrastructure that Vince built over years to where WWE is just it's a name. It's synonymous as Coca-Cola. It just everybody. If you're in combat sports, I mean, even though a lot of people don't watch wrestling like they used to, but everybody know what wrestling is. So, anytime wrestling comes up, I mean, the first thing it's going to pop in your mind is going to be the WWE or the World Wrestling Federation. That's going to be the first thing that pops in your head. And first thing you're going to think of, you're going to be like, oh, okay, Hulk Hogan was a great champion for years. Because I guarantee you there's a bunch of people in my age group, 50s and 60s or whatever. First thing they think of is, Hulk Hogan was a great champion. Or they think of the NWA days, they think about Ric Flair, and they say, okay, he went to WWF. So they think about people like them, those guys first. It's going to be Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Randy Savage. Those are the first three you're going to think of.
Of course.
Right.
Those guys, and Dusty Rhodes. You're going to think of those guys, those four guys. And you're going to think, if you think tag team wrestling, I mean, the Road Warriors, you wouldn't believe how big they actually were.
Of course.
You think of the Road Warriors, and I mean, okay, they went to WWE and became Legion of Doom, but they never had the pop that they had when they was in NWA. It's Road Warriors. Everybody knew them. Everybody loved them. Huge. So you're going to think about those people. So when you think about that and say, okay, say you're 55 years old, you haven't watched wrestling in 15 years. First thing you're going to think of, I used to really enjoy that when I was a kid. I loved wrestling. I used to love watching Hulk Hogan. I used to love watching Ricky Steamboat. I used to love watching Big Van Vader. I grew up on the Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. So you're going to think of that first, and you're going to be like, man, so I'm going back to wrestling because I want that excitement as a kid. I done grew up. I was raising my children, really lost the love for it, maybe back in the Attitude Era when women was doing strip shows or whatever. I lost it. But hey, I want to go back. People are telling me that wrestling is great now. So you go back and you watch it. Say if you watch a little bit of WWE, but everybody say AEW reminds you of WCW. Oh, WCW. Oh, wow. I want to go back and check it out. Because, the in-ring work does. They work. They wrestle. The wrestling is great. The in-ring work is great. But
I think too that there's a different type of crowd as well. Whereas WWE has more of a casual fan base too.
Exactly.
It's intertwined with your diehard fans, and then AEW is your diehard fans and more of what we would call a smart crowd.
Yeah.
It's definitely different. I would say in that aspect, but I totally get what you're saying, and I think you nailed it right on the head.
No doubt about it. So when you go back, those fans go into, like, say, those fans that haven't watched it in a while, they're going to check out both companies because old school wrestling fans used to do that during territorial days because we'll wake up in the morning. You might see Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling on in the morning time. And then probably, around 3 o'clock, Florida Championship Wrestling will come on. You will have Southwest come out of Texas. And then at night, 6:05, everybody, Chris can tell you, at 6:05, everybody watching wrestling. Everybody. So you got to see like 4 different territories, 4 different regions, and they were all good. Even though you will have your favorite. So these guys are going to check out whoever comes back and watch wrestling. They're going to check out WWE. They're going to check out AEW. They're going to be okay, WWE, even though they got a lot of great stars or whatever, but it's the same that it was before. That structure of the way it worked way back in the day, 30, 40 years ago, it's the same thing when it boils down to it. Let me go over to AEW. Oh, this is more my style. And then you watch it for 2 or 3 weeks, man. And I had many people since me and Chris started doing this podcast told him I was, we was doing, wrestling and everything. Watch AEW because it reminds you of old WCW. And they go and they say, I love it. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of that. And then after about 2 months, either 6 weeks to 2 months, some of them don't even make it to that. They tell me, oh, I stopped watching because exactly what I told you. There's no end game. There's no establishment of stars.
You kind of lost their interest.
Yeah, exactly. So people turn it off. They say, I'm embarrassed to watch because wrestling's supposed to be drama. It's supposed to have storylines. It's supposed to be a soap opera type feel to it. And then when you substitute, you substitute that passion that everybody has and that feelings, because everything is driven off emotions with wrestling. You substitute that with total carnage, total chaos. There's no balance there. It's nothing. It becomes nothing. And, that's what it is. And that's why AEW is in the position that is in now. And I don't even know if Tony will ever get that or anybody over there will ever get that. But that's what it is. And Tony Schiavone knows better. Believe me, he's got people over there. Tony Schiavone knows better. Jim Ross knows better too. Tony Schiavone was the lead producer of Jim Crockett Promotions for like 4 or 5 years. He was the producer. He was over Dusty Rhodes, who was the head booker. He was over, he was over everything, the lightning, every single aspect of it.
Oh yeah, Tony has done a lot for the business. Yeah,
Tony Schiavone knows this business. Tony Schiavone knows better. Tony Schiavone ain't gonna say anything.
Look,
he was out of business for a long time. He wants to get
and plus now that check, he's like, I'm making a lot more than what I was making back in the day. You know what? I'm gonna shut up, just do what I need to do, and get this paper, and that'll be it.
Exactly.
And a lot of people will do that, man. A lot of people will do that.
Yeah, and you know what? Because you hear them on their podcast, and I heard them on their podcast, and they
talk
kind of trash about AEW. They know better, but you know what? They ain't gonna say anything. Tony, everything you're doing is great. Tony, continue to do it. Continue to play your hobby. I don't know if I could do it. I'd be like, look, I done made a whole bunch of money. Chris be like, Harry, don't say nothing. I'd be like, Chris, I done made a lot of money.
You done made a lot of money.
I got a lot of money in the bank. I'll be like, I got something to say to this dude. I'll be like, look, dude.
Marie and I had talked about it before. Marie said that Tony TK to her is like this spazzy squirrel. Like he's all over the place. And I think that does translate onto TV sometimes because you do have a lot going on. It's the fact you need to manage it. And I think TK has had a lot of great ideas, and he's got a lot of great minds back there that can help him manage that. You got Chris Jericho, Dustin Rhodes, Tony Schiavone. You got all these people.
That can help
use your people where they have the expertise. They want to help you make the company better and stuff.
A lot of people have said that, but for whatever reason, it goes in one ear and out the other. So it's crazy.
I can sit here and say I don't understand it, but he'll run a great pay-per-view, and that's another bad thing about it. He'll run a great pay-per-view, great matches and everything that he'll put together, and people are like, "Oh man, that was outstanding. That was good. That was great." And then and people will pump up that pay-per-view like that's the finish. That's the that's the end game, and then you go back to the next. Then you go back to the show on Wednesday. And then he has 600,000 people that watch the show, 500,000, maybe, 800,000, maybe he'll have 800,000, then he'll drop down to 600,000 again. So it's very telling on that these fans are not sticking around because this last Wednesday, he lost 300,000 people stopped watching, during that 8 to that little overrun.
Really?
300,000 people. It started off at 832,000. At the end of the show at 10:15, 10:17, or whatever time they ended, 532,000 people had already dropped the show.
Wow, that's a lot.
At 8:45, 199,000 people said, forget this crap. How many football stadiums is that? 199,000 people? That's two football stadiums. And I'm talking about the big stadiums. That's a lot of flipping people that up and say, I'm not watching this. And people still talk, even though word of mouth is not as devastating as it used to be. People still talk, but they go online and they bash and things like that. But you see when you see people personally and they tell you that, hey, I'm not gonna watch anymore. I mean, I had some of my friends told me that I ended up putting them on AEW, hey man, it's getting embarrassing to watch. That's not good because and the embarrassment is the constant attacks over and over again. The whole thing about it, I love Bobby Lashley that he debuted tonight, and I'm okay with what happened, but there was a better way. You have that Hurt Syndicate, even though the Hurt Syndicate, big, tough guys or whatever, the Hurt Syndicate is a team of class. They could have came at a more classy position there. When when he arrived, MVP should have came more at a more classy way too. The way it was not good. It was a decent debut, but it was not good. You just brought him out there in between, when Prince Nana was out there talking, you just brought him out there and he just started talking to, you had the people, yeah. But man, no, you debut him like they debuted Roman Reigns in the WWE. When Roman Reigns just running around telling all these people, you think I can't take what I want. But they was feeding into what Roman Reigns was, man. That character. And he could take what I want. He's going and eating at these eateries and just not paying and stuff like that. But they did that for like 3 to 5 weeks. I think they had that, Chris. I think it was about 5 weeks they did that. And then they debuted. And then when everybody seen him, man, they're like, oh my gosh, everybody was just pumped up about him, even though he was nothing. Scott Hall was nothing over there in AEW when it was. I mean, what was that? AWA. He was nothing. Then he was the diamond stud over there with the WCW.
Yep.
He was nothing. But when he debuted in the WWE, he was already a huge star. But everybody in AEW already knew who MVP was. But you tuned to his strengths. This guy was a great talker over in WCW. I mean, not WCW, WWE, great talker. Great on the mic.
He is very, very, very intelligent guy too.
Oh yeah, he is.
I remember having a conversation with him at WrestleCon almost 10 years ago. But yeah, he's a really I've walked into it, but still just I had followed him on Twitter when I was on there a few years ago as well. He's very, very intellectual, very smart about the business. He has a lot of great things to say. So
he's another guy. If Tony Khan listen to him, then they're gonna build a business up from him too. But yeah, you have to tune into his strengths. I'm like, man, hey, wait, just like you said, the guy's intelligent. Hey, let him speak for 2 minutes on segments in between the time that he's going to arrive, and then let him come on the scene and then get on the mic, get in the ring and talk to Prince Nana, Word Strickland or whatever. But tune to that strength and have, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, who likes to wear suits and things like that, tune to their strengths of what they are and make them a club of classy guys about like the mob. Hey, if you either join or we're gonna give you, give them Godfather vibes. Join or you either join. Right now we're making you an offer you can't refuse. Give them that type of vibes with that. Make it classy. And if they walking out of the ring and you say if you want a fight or whatever to pursue, have Swerve Strickland as Bobby Lashley walking out of the ring. Grab him and say, where in the hell you think you going? Then Bobby Lashley goes off on him, and then they attack him, beat him down. Have something like that. But just to have him going there and they look at each other or whatever, then next thing you know, Bobby Lashley, they attacking him. I'm like, okay, you missing
the stare down to me was really, really good because they're going to have a good match too.
It's gonna be.
I'm anticipating that. This is going to be so good. And Swerve is like they're one of their top guys right now, and then you got them coming in. So I get it.
Yeah, but when you the difference is like when you build up that drama, when you have guys, when you leave them thinking. You got the fans thinking, so that little feud or whatever can go from that one match, that 1 or 2 matches that they're gonna have, that one match they have at the pay-per-view, or then maybe a one revenge match or whatever. Instead of having those two matches, you done developed a feud. Okay, you developed the feud because you developing more interest in it instead of saying, okay, what happened? People gonna say, okay, Bobby Lashley debut. What happened? Oh, of course, he attacked Swerve Strickland. something that you expect to happen if he ran into the ring. So, but still, it was good. Overall, it was good. Even that segment was good. It's just that anytime I watch wrestling or anytime I'm involved in it, writing it or whatever, I'm always thinking long term and what this can turn into. Now, there's certain times that things should be short and quick. Short and quick. 1 match, 2 matches, that's it. Short and quick. And you do make a story out of that too. But there's a time and place for everything, where it's short and quick. It's just like a one-hit wonder. A one-hit wonder. You gotta think of it in that kind of way. And the thing is this, it's not just me, it's all the genius. These guys that they did it way better than my thinking. The guys that I grew up watching.
I'll be back, guys. I gotta take my dogs out. I'll be back.
Okay. Bill Watts, growing up watching Memphis, Jerry Jarrett's, Jerry Jarrett over there in Memphis, watching Bill Watts Mid-South down in Louisiana, Texas, Jim Crockett Promotions, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, the Carolinas, Virginia, Georgia Championship Wrestling, Ole Anderson's Georgia Championship Wrestling. I forgot who ran it before him. But all these guys, the guy who ran IWA outside of Ohio, and then Jim Crockett Sr., Jim Crockett Sr., who ran the World Wrestling Federation when it was WWF. Those guys was incredible. They was incredible. I mean, incredible thinkers, incredible people that was around them that wrote great storylines. It was just, it's just mind-boggling the things that they did and how they got over on people. And people back then didn't know. I mean, you had a very small dissension of people who would say it was fake, that it wasn't real. It was that good that you just really couldn't tell. And the wrestlers was trained so well. You just really couldn't tell if it was real or if it was not. But hardly anybody would say that. But everybody, just about everybody knew what wrestling was. You could go down the road and talk to anybody about wrestling. They knew something about it, even if they wasn't a fan. And, wrestling got to get back to that. I want to see it get back. And that's one thing I try to get to people. When me and Chris, we book shows, and, I've been the booker, and Chris always be my, secondhand man. Right now we working with a company that runs every week, but she's put another guy in charge of booking. He's only been in the business a couple months, but he treated her like a daughter or whatever. But I'm trying to teach him, and now I'm coming in as creative and trying to get that vibe off to him, But yeah, if somebody can get that down, if Tony can get that down pat to where he knows what to do, he knows how to come from more of a creative standpoint and really get the fans thinking, because wrestling fans should think, should be a thinking group. I mean, you back in the day, I would sit there and think and glory in the fact that, I would sit there and say, okay, back in the old Mid-Atlantic days, my favorite wrestlers, because Ricky Steamboat was my favorite, and Ric Flair after him, So you had Ricky Steamboat, you had Ric Flair, you had Chief Wahoo McDaniel, Paul Jones, Ole and Gene Anderson. Then you had Jack and Jerry Briscoe, Harley Race, and then the Road Warriors come in, Nikita Koloff, Lex Luger, Sting, all these guys, and I can sit there and I can think and I can glory about how great they was, and I could compare those guys to the greats that was in football and basketball and baseball that I loved. I can compare, like you're saying, hey, I know you guys out here love Dr. J, you guys love Larry Bird, you love Magic Johnson, but hey, Ric Flair is right there on the level those guys are.
He's a household name. Yeah,
exactly. I know you guys love Michael Jordan. I know you guys love Akeem Olajuwon. I know you guys love these.
You go
guys.
Old school.
Hey, Hulk Hogan is right there with these guys. And they will have at the end of the year on news stations, local news stations all around the country, and they used to put it in the big newspapers, USA Today, Today newspaper, and things like that. They will ask people. They will have a survey of the top 5 athletes in the country. Every year, it was always 2 wrestlers always involved in that. They would say Andre the Giant, Dusty Rhodes. Say it'd be different wrestlers every year. Terry Funk, Harley Race. It would always be 2 wrestlers that came in there with Joe Namath. They would be in there with Joe Montana. Lawrence Taylor. You know, all these big name football players that was, you know, Barry Sanders, those wrestlers will be alongside those guys. You will never see that today. You will never see that today.
Right.
As popular as Roman Reigns is wrestling popular. You know, one thing, they do have a chance with Cody. You know, everybody can say what they want about Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes, he's in the top 5 merch sellers of all athletes right now in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And that hasn't happened since John Cena. That hasn't happened since what, like 2004. So people can say what
John
they want.
Cena, when he made that face turn, I knew he was going to be big, like, you know, Stone Cold and all them, because we were at a turn of a generation pretty much, and he was somebody that like many people could relate to.
Exactly.
He was that once in a lifetime character.
Mm-hmm.
When he came in, it was something they really never did before. And I just remember telling my brother one day, he was in a feud with Kurt Angle, or I think, and it was getting towards Survivor Series, and I was like, he's going to turn face, and he's going to be just as big as Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mark my words. And he was, if not bigger. Yeah,
and see, wrestling, that's the thing about it. Wrestling haven't had many guys in a long time to be able to translate, to be able to, you know, enter the general pop,
right.
And Cody has been able to do that. And man, I hope they're able to capitalize on it. To tell you the truth, it looked like they are, and Cody, but I do think they will have Cody up in the front office here soon. You know, when
he would be in there.
But
guys, I got to return a phone call. I have enjoyed it. It's always.
Hey, go ahead and get that done. We
all right. Well, y'all have a good night. It was fun watching Dynamite with y'all.
Oh yeah,
all right.
You too. Always
great talking to you, Laura. Have a great night.
Pick up Peaches and Power Bomb tomorrow. Let them know what time.
Tomorrow,
5 o'clock. Go ahead. All right, bye. All right, man. Let's go and get these comments real quick. Get on out of here. All right, tied at 5.
Got a lot. You got a lot. Catch up on
a lot, man. Got a lot. You want to run them down, man, and I'll go ahead and read them all.
All right, man. Go ahead.
Okay, I already got that tied 5-5 in the end. 5th inning. All right. D Skill says, I think Bobby is going to do AEW part-time. He has a lot of other things going on. Yes, he does. And I'm pretty sure he's getting paid big money to do it part-time too. Joel Z says, I had high hopes for AEW at the beginning, but when Cody left, knew he had bad, and it just got worse and laughable from there. But there's got to be at least 2 major wrestling companies. I grew up in WCW and WWF competition. Yeah, it does. It does have to be 2 wrestling companies. Matthew Holland, I met Kane on October 28th, 2023. Cool.
Nice.
All right. Max says, Dynamite runneth over. Yep. Joe Z says, God, they jobbed out Shelton already. He had new badass that just got there. What the elf, and already buried him. That's one thing I did not like. But Chris Wright, they wasn't going to let him beat
Swerve on his first
on the first night of wrestling, Swerve or whatever. But they should have went about it a different way. They should have. But, you know, I knew it. And that's one thing. One other thing that makes them bad, man, is they're predictable. You know, it's very predictable. Matthew Holland says, I don't watch AEW. I don't have TNT. Okay. Matt Magnum says Swerve's match gets 2.5 to 3 stars. A good match. Yeah, that's what I had it, anywhere from 2.5 to 3 stars. All right. Michael Human says, good night, guys. Do call, need to talk. Okay. We know that. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. Joe Z says, Matthew, you don't need TNT. Joe Z says, yep. Alma Clark says, Prince Nana, please give back Hangman's his weed. Hangman his weed. Believe in Hangman. Joe Z said, wait, told you. Michael Human says, why Bobby? Max says, here's Bobby. Alma Clark says, I believe in Bobby Lashley. I believe in Bobby Lashley. Joe Z says, Bobby got that alligator brown leather suit. Going sorry, but after that Trump match at WrestleMania, he lost it for me. D Skill says, I hope Lashley can stay healthy. He kept getting hurt in WWE. Yeah,
he did.
Matthew Holland, Christy Hemme, MVP, and Mikey have the same birthday, October 28th. Okay. Raymond R. Jones says, told you Bobby would show up. Yeah, he did. Christine Saucy Girl, they suck. Joel Z, see why would they have Shelton lose? Why not Bobby save to keep looking strong instead of Job to swerve? He definitely shouldn't have. You needed to have both of them, all of them. You needed to show strength and keep that going. But like I said, man, look, Tony Khan is Tony Khan, and that man has no clue. Yeah. All right, Christine Saucy Girl pleb the suit. Laugh out loud. Let's see. Daniel Cordon says. Josie says, Raymond, I called it too. Josie says, purple alligator pleather.
God, dog, buddy, on that suit, boy.
Yeah, Josie gave it 3.5.
Saying your boy can't dress, boy.
It was all right, though. I believe in Bobby Lashley. He's my new sexual chocolate. That ain't almost as loose.
All right, damn, boy.
Sexual chocolate, boy. Alma Claus says 3.4 stars. Yeah, 3.5. Thank you, Alma. Josie, yeah, that wasn't bad. Just don't get why they would have Shelton lose clean on new badass hurt business. Why not have Bobby save for? Well, yeah, they could have had Bobby save Shelton from losing. Yeah, they definitely could have had that. Max says Dynamite gets 3 stars. Yes, sir. Yeah, anywhere from 3 to 3.5. Joel Z says Shelton looks weak again, just like in WWE. It did take him down a notch. Yeah, and Bobby will always have a little jobber in front of him. For me, I always think TNA Bobby Lashley. Okay. Bobby Lashley, his looks like a half-soaked milk dud. God almighty. And how about Swerve's finisher? I never take that bump. Looks like he killed someone with that. God. Man, Joe, you a trip. Oh my God, King Kong Bundy, laugh out loud. Yeah. Joe Z, yes, then once he loses, he's done. He becomes a giant egg in a black onesie. Wow. Matthew Holland says Shelton Benjamin is 49 years old. Yep. Matthew Holland, Kevin Nash, Mark Merrow, and Shelton Benjamin have the same birthday. Wow. Matthew Holland and Tom Hanks. Wow. Wait, that wasn't the Fallen Angels doppelganger. I looked up that is Christopher Daniels on AEW. There he is, like the commission.
Well, he ain't no Jack Tunney, though.
Yeah, heck no. Yep, people who don't watch wrestling over a certain age don't call it wrestling. They call it WWF, like my mother. Yeah. Joe says, good stuff, guys. Are you going down watch along for Crown Jewel Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, are you doing to watch it? Yeah, you doing to watch it? Oh,
gosh, man, that's going to be wild. I'll have to tune in with y'all and laugh with that my man Gunther will lose. Thank Goldberg will integrate himself in that, then eventually cost Gunther the title to dominate Mysterio. Matthew Holland says October the 20th is Scott Hall's birthday. He will be 66 years old.
Boy, this joking on everybody's birthday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Matthew, you good, man. You good. Matthew says Scott Hall and Chavo Guerrero have the same birthday. Wow. And Snoop Dogg. Wow.
God, dog.
Daniel Cordon, laugh out loud. Lashley was shopping at Smokey Robinson's collection. Guys, we usually go with these comments exactly after, but like I said, we had Christine. I mean, we had our girl on here, Laura Presley, and yeah, everything just got thrown off. That happens sometimes when we get a third member. But I mean, not a third member, but a third person coming on. When we get a member, we definitely will have that person probably answering just the comments or whatever. Christine Saucy Girl going to say good night at all. Good night, y'all. Blessings, y'all. I'm out. All right. We'll see you later, Christine Saucy Girl. If you're still here. Let's see. All right. Oh, man. And everybody, prayers for my girl, Karen Ward. She's on here. I see that. Mag, great show, guys. Got to get ready for tomorrow. Have a great Halloween, everyone. You too, Mag.
All right, man.
All right, Karen Ward, my girl is on here. Everybody pray for Karen Ward, man. You know, she's going through some things. Hey, the Lord knows the needs. So everybody out there say a prayer. And, you know, and I know we got a lot of prayer warriors here on the show, but definitely go ahead and say a prayer for my friend Karen Ward, me and Christopher's friend Karen Ward. Definitely say a prayer for her. But guys, we are out of here. We definitely appreciate everybody coming in. Karen Ward coming in right there at the end. Magnum, Christine Saucy Girl coming through. Daniel Cordon coming through. Matthew Holland coming through. Joe Z coming through. Man, Sarah Hirsch,
Raymond Jones
rocking with us tonight. Raymond Jones, rocking with us tonight. Let's see.
Clark, Michael Human,
Michael Human, Who else, Chris?
Let me see. Matthew Hollins, D Skills, man.
Jeffrey Adam.
Yeah, Jeffrey Adam, Matthew Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we had, man? We had a lot of y'all in here tonight, man.
We know we had our man who always comes in here. Let's see,
Josh
AJ.
Miles, AJ Skills, yeah,
AJ
AJ
Skills
Skills, Josh
come
Miles
through.
was in the building, man.
Yeah. D Skill, yeah. So we appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight, guys. But we are definitely out of here, man. 100%. We didn't plan on staying this long. But hey, I got into some explanation on some things and all that. And I think Laura Presley definitely gets it. But yeah, that's one thing about him. One thing about it, I'm sure it's not just her that people are thinking, why does AEW not sell out their arenas, or people just don't come no more? Like I said, it's no end game there. You don't know what's going to happen, and just how many times can you hit people upside the head with doggone fluorescent light? I'm just
yeah.
And how many times can you throw tacks on the ground, on the floor, and on the mat, and just have people roll around in that? It's no end game. All right, guys, we're at the end of our game. We are done.
Yep.
We talk to you guys a little bit later. You guys have a good night. Stay straight up.
Peace.